Got my eyes set on you. Got my aim and my game. Pull the trigger tonight. Won't let you out alive. Are you ready, ready, ready? For me, honey, honey, honey. I'm a wild illusion with a gun, and I am here to hunt. I am coming in for you. I am watching like a cobra.
I don't like the song.
I'm staying in bed thinking back on us and everything that went wrong. Never said goodbye, think I broke your trust, should have known this all
Alright, that's a little bit
along.
better.
Don't wanna be the one that you're trying to avoid. I'm feeling so confused, why did I act so annoyed? Cause I don't wanna be strangers, baby. The next time when we meet, and oh, it dawned on me, yeah, yes it did. Not letting you go, cause what we had was golden, you gotta know. I was standing on the border, the walls around me kept me safe. I couldn't see that I was shutting you out. I was stuck up in pride, but
Alright guys, how's it going? We have been missing for about 3 days. IRL got hella busy. Unfortunately, I've been sleep deprived. Work's been extremely busy. I was covering for my boss. But we got a 3-day weekend. Let's go. Got a lot of ground to make up. And we shall. So welcome everybody. Yo, what's up, Rag? What the hell? My restream isn't showing the chat. That's whack. How's it going, man? Oh, new patch? Good shit. Man, I wish I had more time. I'd love to play it. So here's the game plan. Like, we'll be on BDO for a bit. We'll do a little bit of Ion stuff, nothing crazy. But new Ragnarok mobile games coming out. I want to play that for like a few days. And then I have to pick between like one of the bigger games that I've been queuing up. Got like New World, Lost Ark, Guild Wars. I need to choose one. I don't know which one though. I have no idea, dude. I haven't been following PoE. Oh, you mean Ragnarok? That's coming out on like Monday or Tuesday. Not yet, not yet. We'll have to see. Yo, this kick stream is just absolute nonsense. The only messages I get there is these bots. Get out of here. I want to buy your crap. Never played Ragnarok, but I want to give it a try. It's a mobile game, so it's not going to be like the real Ragnarok. It's going to be, you know, pay to win. But this one is like a less pay to win version. So everything, you know, like how Ion was like everything was based on like currency. This one's going to be the same. So it's going to be the same currency. Wells can buy currency and move ahead, or we can just farm it. And there's a free market this time. So like on Ion, the problem was you couldn't sell your stuff. Here, you can sell everything. So it's going to be, you know, a lot easier. There's only a few like weeklies, like maybe 2 or 3 things that you can need to do. So it's a lot more time friendly, and they also have offline auto battle, which is something that I want. I got tired of like having my character grind for like on my phone and stuff. I used to play Ragnarok Mobile Eternal Love back in 2019, so this is a classic server for that. So looking forward to it. All right, let's go sell some fish. Wheelie gamers. Yup. I'm a Mystic main. I have my witch tagged right now. I don't know what to tag properly, but maybe we'll do a little bit of Mystic PvP or something. I need to learn how to play Awakened Mystic on PvP. I only do Succession every now and then. I'm not even that good. I'm more of a PvE Andy here. Alright, let's go get our money. Did you see the audiobook they released for Savior on YouTube? No, I didn't. How long is it? Where the manhwas at, man? Aren't these guys like Korean? I expect more. I expect pristine artwork. Striker, but you tagged Mystic. Nice. Which spec? Which spec do you play? I play both for PvE. Just not very good at PvP. But I've been meaning to get more into it. Just need to put in the time. Time's the biggest concern for me. It's the biggest bottleneck. There are going to be episodes. Episode 1 is like 1:38. Episode 2 is 7:35. Nice. Do we need to listen to that on stream, or is it something better off stream? Mystic, you went Awakening? Nice, nice, nice. I love me my Mystic, but PvP is like, the time to grind that out is just not there. Like last 3 days I missed stream. My kid was not sleeping well. He had bad ear infection, so I've been very sleep deprived. I'm very sleepy right now, but I'm forcing myself. I'm like, I can't miss 4 days in a row. Where's the consistency in that? So we're gonna do this fat turn-in. Later I need to like start going and rolling for workers in Edania and making sure I put everyone in there. Have everyone start leveling up. But in between we'll do some stuff. I don't feel like hopping around, so I'm just gonna sell this. Come on. Oh my god. 3 willies. We'll take them. Let's teleport back to Yukjo. How are you guys doing though? I think it's cool to listen on stream if you care about the lore. I think they did a really good job with it. I think it's fun to listen on your own. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, it was such a cool story. Honestly, no idea where to start. You just do the main story questline, man. You start off with the main stories, just like maybe take an alt and go through it in order. And then you start doing the side stories. It does have a very good story. It's just they're not very good at telling it. Because like it's a recent thing that they started doing over the last couple years, that, or 2 or 3 years, that they started doing like voice acting and stuff. And even that, it feels a bit lackluster. If they've been doing it over the course of 10 years, you know, they would have been able to refine that and improve it and make it more entertaining and more memorable. And it just takes time, you know, to get it right. So they're a bit late to that party. If they've been doing it for the last 10 years, they would have had like an amazing story. Because the backstory to the world is not bad. Oh, wait. Yo, nice. How's it going, man? So yeah, like I never really got into it because I don't have time to sit and read it. I'd love to learn it better, but I'd have to watch it. And not through cutscenes. I need something on the side. They need a manhwa, or like they did right now with an audiobook. Only way I'm ever gonna catch up on the story. So what I was doing earlier on my witch is I was practicing Succession. They changed it considerably. I'm surprised. I'm like actually pretty happy with the changes they made, but my old rotation, I don't even remember it. I didn't have that many silver clothes, man. I didn't even get too many crystals and stuff out of it. I'm very behind on life skills. Like, I don't have like the new crystals and stuff. That's like a ton of mastery there. But is what it is, man. Does anyone know how to like play Succession? I'm like trying. Uh-oh. Totally started off with the wrong skills there. Oh man. I don't even remember my old rotation. It's changed though, because they have like another skill that's Shift R and B, which like slaps. Suck? It's not hard. It's just the rhythm. I just don't know the new priorities, skill priorities and stuff. I mean, it's doable. It's just, I'm thinking about every skill right now. It's not like muscle memory like it used to be. DSR is a good place for me to practice, if anything. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just a matter of practice. Nah, this is gonna take time. I'm still looking for like a new tag to do. Like, definitely save your waiting room here. Oh. That would work. I need to try that. Oh no, forgot the ads. Sorry guys. I'll kill you too. Oh my god, my rhythm's like completely gone. I keep casting skills instead of auto casting them. Oh, it's gonna take practice. I need to like look up the latest loony guide. I used to grind Tongrad Ruins exclusively on Suck Witch at one point. It was a very, very chill grind. No, I released a grind spot guide and then I immediately took it down because I forgot something. And then I'm like, you know what? These fools are going to release more grind spots in like just another week, aren't they? I think they are. I'm like, okay, might as well wait for those. I don't know, chat. We'll probably need to do some research on Witch here. Let's hop off this for now. I haven't tried Awakening after the nerf though. Wonder how she's doing. If it's balanced or what. Alright, who's got the horse? I got the horse. Where is it? There it is. Alright, I need to like start doing the nodes. I'm gonna go start rolling the workers. I wonder if Workerman's actually updated for Edania. Let me actually check that. And otherwise, we're gonna have to do some guesstimates. Yep, they have it. Oh boy. We're gonna have to like mark down everything. Okay, let's do that. Let me get on an alt so I'm not on this one. Let's go to Avelia alt. There's nothing to repair, man. That's just a fishing rod. It's a pay-to-win fishing rod? I can't repair it. I got a cool win fishing rod after that one expires. Okay, let's do this. So what do I have so far? Okay. Need to figure out which nodes I'm going for first of all. First, let me take a picture of this. Let's put that in paint. Let me get this out of the way. And let me show you guys my screen. Hey, yo, chat, I need you guys to move. Alright, y'all chill over there for a bit, alright? So, Hakinza is this one here. Line thickness. Where's line thickness in this? This one? Oh, that's terrible. Alright, whatever. We'll make do. Okay, so that's Hakinza. The fishing docks. No. I think these are pretty difficult to get, some of these. Like, they're just so expensive in terms of CP. Is it even worth getting them? How many CP is this? You're not gonna tell me how many CP this is? Or what? Yeah. We're gonna need to pull out Videolytics. Hold on. See some of your maps updated. Oh yeah, I was using this. So that's 2. 1, 2, 3. Problem is, like, there's nothing like that you're getting on the way. There's not enough double nodes. Not until all the way there. So I'm like, is this even worth going for? Is it just me, or does Hakinza not have any rooms? It doesn't, but there's other towns around here which do, other nodes and stuff. Where is it? Right here? At Shore of Ruins, there's some, housing on the side there. This one has housing, All's Revelation, so there's like four there. So there is some. You can get like 13 workers for free with just contribution points. But it feels like it's not worth it. Because you have to go really far and spend a lot of CP in connecting. Because like if there was at least one other town over here, that would be good. We'll have to see what part 2 looks like. Because Hakinza is all the way in the south. If it was more in a central location, that'd be better, but I'm not really seeing this. Like, just to get to like Azure Battlefield for that one mining node, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 CP. It's like 1, 2, 3. So then you have to start thinking in terms of commons. But then if there were like double nodes, like there's only like one double node here and one over here. And okay, there's 3 double nodes. Double nodes would make it a bit more worth it. Coming over this way, this seems like a better option over here. These wood nodes, these lumbering nodes, because like it's like 1, 2, then you pick up 1, 3, 4, and then you can pick up 2 more, 5, 6, then 2 more. So that doesn't seem terrible. But then these mining ones are really far for it to be worth it. And then if you come through this way, then from here going to here and down there might be worth it. So I might have to like work my way on the outer edges and see how that adds up. Because going through here is just not enough in between for it to make sense. You know what I mean? Let me check Workerman here for this. Oh, why isn't this working out? Maybe I need to run the program again and just check it. What is this? Which one is this? Litovan? Let me see this one. Litovan Mountains. Yeah, it's just everything seems so far. There's not enough clusters. I don't know, chat. My witch doesn't have anything broken, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. She just started grinding like now. And I just tagged her. I'm pretty sure it was the fishing rod on her. Yo, some RBFs are going on. Let's go hop in real quick. But yeah, we gotta see. Like, I'm not really... Maybe like once part 2 comes out, it might be better worth. Because like, that Hakinza Sanctuary is just like located in such a bad spot. If it was in the middle of the map, it'd be a lot better. But from the bottom, it just doesn't seem worth it. We'll have to see. PvP. Which crystal bill shall I deploy? My damage reduction. Crystal bill, DR. DR-ish. I don't have any DP crystals going on. Let's queue into that. Get some exquisites. I do have some. Yeah, got some giants. Got some other buffs going. We're good. Settings. Undo that. Turn it down so I can see what the hell's going on. Come on, don't crash. If you crash, you're lame. Good, good. I need to stop going to like... Let's save this preset. I need to stop going to lowest optimal. We need at least a little bit of color in our life. Unspeakable Secrets. Where did I get that title? Look at these guys popping buffs and stuff. Good for them. Yo, I think I'm pretty much done here. Nice. I don't need those weekly scrolls. We'll probably start buying Cron Stones now. Let's go. Like Cron Stones. I got like 1,400 loot scrolls. I know some people have way more. I'm like, that's good enough for me. Minus 25. Scam. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that one. Which one do I remove? Let's remove this one. 80? Or this guy. Or this guy. This is just monster. Let's try that. Alright. Oh yeah. Have we been buying our RBF rewards? That's all I buy, right? I'll go ahead and buy those. Why not? Man, I hear Throne Liberty is getting a big update coming up. New weapon, hyper boost. They're trying to stay relevant. Can they do it though? Unfortunately, I'm like really far behind on gear, so I might have to like make a new character on the hyper boost. I'll probably do that. I'll probably play a dagger class or something. I don't really feel like playing a large scale class again. I was a bow dagger main for so long. Heh. Our guy just jumped him. No! How'd that CC me? There's too many of them. Hey, no body block. Ah, come on. This guy CC me again. Stop CCing me. I can't see, man. I'm just such a blinder. Why am I so blind? No! My back! Got back attacked. There's too much shit going on. I don't want to... I'm relying on lowest optimal way too much. Need to be better. Need to open my eyes. Cameraman. What's going on here? Who's having all the fun? Oh my god. Oh, did she slide off there? Oh, I need my bombs, man. Do I have it? Do I have Thrashing Wolf on here? Oh, I do. Yeah, he's dead. Nope. Who's that? Somebody else. Hey, come on. Why did that grab not land? Alright, how are we doing? We're winning? Are we winning, team? Man, I can't see what the fuck's going on. Stupid Deadeye! What's this guy doing? No. Giant gorilla man. Ah, he's tanky. What are we gonna do? Nothing. Hey, I almost had him. There we go. Punch him. Punch him. Where'd the gorilla go? I need to learn how to play something like... You know, I used to play Archer. Then I removed his, then I, like, swapped his weight and everything over. Put an equilibrium scroll so I don't have him. I need to learn how to play, like, a Suck Ranger or something. I need to play a rat class. Man, I miss my teleport. I used to be able to teleport down from high areas. Oh my god. I hate when I do that. I need to stop using Thunder Pound so much. Alright, or bombs. What do I have? You don't need that. We're gonna use this. I haven't been using Thrashing Wolf too much. I'll switch it to Raging. Wait a minute, 60 seconds? Damn it. I don't know why I thought it was a smaller cooldown, like 20 seconds. Where's that guy? No! That's it. This game should only be played on super armors, nothing else. Grabbed him. He said my name. He said my name. Juggle him. Juggle him, boys. Put him on the ground. That's right. DPS him. Where'd he go? He disappeared. It's magic. It's magic. Oh my god, how did that miss? Oh, the slope. Oh, this guy came back. Too many of them. No, the landscape things are still dropping. They're supposed to. They just disabled the use of it. I think it's coming back next patch, right? Oh my god. Who's ratting? Poor Pansy. Taking all the damages. Come on. Why is he so tanky for a Sork, man? It's not fair. Gear shouldn't be that good. Ran it for 4 hours in Sakurai and nothing? Gotcha. Did they nerf Zerk already? Kinda? He's not as crazy as they used to be, I guess. Oh my god, where did these guys run in from? No cheat satisfaction there. Oh my god, where'd this guy come from? That's the only way he's gonna get the kills. What class? This Mystic. You know what? These guys are boring. I'm gonna go to their spawn point. See if I can play with anyone. Nope. No! No, too many. I can kill a ranger here and there. How immersed I was on this game? Why so? Oh man. Shy Enjoy, I remember you from years ago. How long have you been away? The latest expansion was pretty good, by the way. The Edania expansion. It's been a long time since they actually like gave like proper amount of content. UI broken class? What? What are you talking about? Oh my god. Oh, I need a different class. I waste so much stamina just getting to people. Then again, I think everyone has stamina issues now, don't they? That's why we should rat. Oh no, too many. Ah, damn it. Didn't see it was a ninja. Oh, he got bounced. uh. Did he die? No, he escaped. Are we winning, team? Yes. Play for the points. Rawr. Where'd he go? I don't know what the hell's going on. I can't even see. Someone just got yoinked. Drive by. Hey, hey, hey! Stupid rat. Why is there an awakened witch here? I don't understand this. Oh my god, how'd that CC work? I don't know what I'm looking at. Why is there an awakened witch in here? Stupid suck! Ranger! I almost had her! Got her! Alright, now, what's this rat doing? Look at this guy. Absolute monkey. Can't even see him. Where'd he go? He's right above me. Let's go this way. Aha! Didn't think I'd do that, huh? That's right. Alright. He's looking at me! Fuck! I thought I'd sneak up on him. That's right, you do that. You do that. Mm-hmm. Nope. I'm back. Ah, you got me there. My shift Q didn't go off. What can I do? We take the dub. Witch did get nerfed. Awakened Witch got a PvE nerf. Without any damn edits? What do you mean? Wukong? He's okay. He got buffed again in PvE. I don't know how good it is though. Is this Rabombs coming in? I think he's gonna get Rabombs soon. Tag suck Zerker. I don't know how to play him in PvP. I'd love to learn. Wait, what do we get for winning? I forgot. 25 battlefield tokens. I like that. So, battlefield token. I need to like liquidate these one of these days. Good stuff. So chat. What shall we do? I wanted to do like nodes and Edania, but the nodes don't really look that good right now from what I'm seeing. Seems very expensive. Suckzarker, your most annoying class ever. I used to rage hard against it. The Ranger when you get focus fire, yeah. AWTS, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Outs? Outs? Oh shit! You know what I haven't done? I need to do my dark rifts. They're all in like pry. Normally I'm on top of them, but I've been slacking off. Let's go do the dark rifts and then we'll do a few other things. I've been like pretty out of touch this last week. Any new drama pop up? I was keeping up on with the ViewButter stuff like for a week, but I fell off after Monday. After my sleep schedule and everything got like disrupted. You have a new gaming room? Oh, that one's old. That thing's old. I moved to a new house like back a few months ago, so now we're in a more permanent place. I won't be moving around every year, which is nice. Is that viewbotting stuff still going on? I thought they settled that. Who knows? Got my first deck accessory. 30k Piran's gone, 10 taps, 320 stack. Nice, dude. Congrats! We're still a ways off from that. We got other things I need to get first. Oh my god, 272 mil for a Debo neck. Yikes. That's disappointing. Not really settled, it's a work in progress. Gotcha. I mean, they are using AI stuff. They'll probably take them some time to fine-tune that. I mean, like, if they're gonna start counting, like, people who are not even logged into Twitch, then that's rough. But I think even Bicep, like, had a drop-off or something. Well, we know Bicep's chat moves. You know what I didn't do? I didn't, like, pay attention to the other communities out there, like RuneScape. I'm sure they would have been slinging stuff. But that AI tools, it's going to take him time to fine-tune. Getting back into video after 2 years, feel like you don't know the game anymore? Dude, take your time. No rush to, like, get back into things, you know? Just take it step by step. You'll figure it out eventually. On the bright side, you know, now we have passive income in the form of AFK fishing, which is actually worth. Look into that. Check out my fishing guides. If it wasn't for fishing, I would have quit a long time ago. Because like there was just no way for me to keep up. I'm not really keeping up now, but at least I'm progressing. Even without playing. So like, you know, pulling up like, you know, like 100 billion silver a month, that's, you know, nothing compared to like someone who actually plays every day and grinds properly, but better than nothing, right? Edania fishing still good? Nah, not really. Not after the spot went, all the spots went exhausted. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm back in Valia myself. I did test out a few other spots, but like it was so bad. Like there are some spots which are just side spots which aren't really meant to be farmed or fished. Kept running into a lot of those. I just want to ride my horse. Stupid loot. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's worth doing any of those other spots. I didn't try the polka dot stingray spot, the lake. I need to do that, but I'm like just tired. Just been tired. Yesterday after patch, I didn't even log in the whole day. I logged in like late at night. Oh my god, just minimized everything. Rough. But yeah, Rag, let me know if you want to try out the Ragnarok Mobile Classic. It's going to be super casual. I'm just going to do it for like a week. And if it's decent to run on the side, I'm going to keep it going, AFK and stuff. than just play casually, because I always play some sort of mobile game on the side. Like, until like a couple weeks ago, I was playing Moo, but I finally dropped that one. That game's rates were just so bad, like trying to farm. Like, you get drops and they're just absolute dog. Never found a drop of my own weapon, my own class's weapon. Always had to buy it for our arm and a leg. But Ragnarok was pretty good. I quit Eternal Love like in 2019 because they did this auction and that was like massive pay to win. Those auctions were destructive. It was so bad. Cards went for like $10,000 each. I'm like, all right, bye. Painting is bugged? Because, I mean, do you expect him to release a new feature like that and get it right? This is PA, come on. I'm shocked you had any expectation that's different than it being bugged. It's fine, they'll fix it. It'll be back in a week. But the drops, you should still be able to get the drops, so you should be able to save those up. So, you know, ruin their own event. Oh, it's a talent, really. I mean, how hard could it have been, man? Oh. I need to tap again. I wonder how many crons I have. Maybe we can do some taps on my offhand, trying to get that to SEP. We're in 24 taps already. Blast this guy. No, Dawnstone. Sid, thanks for the follow. How are you doing, bud? I tried Torum. It just starts off so slow, man. What's good, Sid? I tried it. I tried it many times because it's a long-running game. But Ragnarok Eternal Love had like really nice graphics. I really enjoyed that game. And I was like, I even have like PvP vids up on that. Like, it's probably one of the first videos I put on this channel. But it's always like, the cycle with Ragnarok mobile games is like you play for like a month or two, free to play, and then you quit. Because then the disparity starts showing with the whales. That's just how it is all the time. Like, that's just their business model. That's why they release like 2 MMORPGs every year. Yo, where's our Dawn Blackstone? That was bad luck. We'll have to see how they monetize Ragnarok 3. Honestly, looking at the videos, I really like the way it looks. But I have a feeling it's not going to be as like magical as Ragnarok 1. I think it's going to just fade away after a month or two. Unless they monetize it right, but you know, track record speaking, yeah, it's not very good. Dude, I will definitely be playing. 100% I will play Ragnarok 3. I want to, so like, I've been doing like, going from MMO to MMO. Recently we did Aeon Ascend. I'll put out a video on, actually we can record our first impressions probably on stream today. But yeah, Aeon Ascend was, you know, it was okay. It fell below expectations because of the way they monetized it. So like next I wanted to do Ragnarok next week, and then I wanted to pick a more modern game like Lost Ark, New World, Guild Wars 2 or something, but I kind of need like more people with me in order to enjoy that one. Those, I could go in as like a solo player anytime. Oh damn, bad luck. So we'll probably, you know what? I'm actually in the mood for some MapleStory Artale because I kind of want to prepare for MapleStory Classic. A couple weeks of Artale would do me some good. So MapleStory Artale is, Artale is MapleStory World's classic server. I think it's fan made or something. But MapleStory World is basically a sandbox thing. You can build your own game within MapleStory World. It's kind of like, you know, Roblox and stuff like that. And RTL is the classic version. And the cool thing is you can play it on your phone because MapleStory Worlds is on the mobile device. So you can actually properly play MapleStory Classic on your phone through that. Not Classic, but, you know, MapleStory RTL. So getting to like at least third job once would be good. Just so I can familiarize myself with the game. Does anyone want to play with me? Because it'd be cool to have a few people to do PQs with. Because I'd like to experience everything and just be ready, like, so I'm not like fumbling around once MapleStory Classic actually comes out. When you do your glide with E, you press WF, so it does a dive bomb. It's only for tier 10s though. Ah, Dimtree. He's always up in some Boondu area. Oh my god, all the way on the other side of Lake Kaya. Oh, dude, I don't know how to use the Dean skills. I don't know how to hover in the air. I just never bothered looking into those. I'm in the same boat. Where's my ogre ring? Damn it. I remember when, I think it was like Bartali or Deeves log. We had to come and kill one of the ogres and get a soiled ogre ring for that. Literally didn't even dismount from my horse. Killed an ogre on horseback and got it on the first drop. Oh, I felt so good. It's the little things, man. I was ready to spend like 2 hours on stream killing ogres. Marks. Good times, dude. What you been up to, Marks? Oh, Sid. Sorry, chat moved up and I didn't see. Let me scroll up. Any recommendation for a suck class DSR? I mean, now our AP is at a point where a lot of classes can do really good grinding. I mean, like, what are you looking for? Like, are you looking for a certain playstyle? The worst experience is grinding an Arsha for that item? Oh my god. Doing riffs? Oh, good stuff. They just need a limit on top up and everything will be fine. Every MMO should realize this. You know they're never going to limit topping up. Tried Suck Witch today, 2 hours. Came back to Awakening after that. I need to figure it out. I used to play Suck Witch a lot. I grinded a lot of Tungrad Ruins. Yo, Sid, you there? How do you use the W skill properly? Sorry, W skill for what? For the horse? W skill. You mean like the dashing like this? The drifting? The drift instant XL? Oh, that's easy. So you go into hotkeys, go all the way down, and go to the WW evasion. I put it at my mouse button, so then I just have to hold it down. So then when you drift, it instantly goes into the instant XL. So you don't have to like switch your keys. You're just tapping drift every couple seconds. Yeah, and it's useful for other classes, like, you know, for example, I play Witch, right? Her magical evasion, you can use that, you can click that mouse button if you have it bound to WW, and she does a hop forward. which is pretty nice. Hey, Baba Yaga, appreciate that, homie. Thank you so much. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the family once again. Tonga Ruins was fine, but every spot, etc., was awful. I hear ya. I hear ya. Yeah. So Suckwitch isn't a high, super high APM class. She's moderately high, but her rhythm is steady. So like you're not varying the rate at which you're hitting the skills. So you're consistently hitting it out at a, you know, relatively decent tempo. She's not the highest of APMs, but you know, you can't like miss a beat with her, or otherwise you hardcast your skills. Is it worth buying dream horses and trying to make them tier 10 rather than trying to make dreams? It's worth buying your second horses. Like for example, make your first version of each horse, and then you buy the gender that you don't have. Because it sucks if you make like 2 Pegasus and both of them are the same gender, right? So then it's like, oh, you got to try to sell it, and then you have to try again. Yeah. So I'd at least make one yourself. And of course, they've given out horses for free several times, so you can use those to fill in the blanks as well. Whoops. Equipped a Bassi Belt Monka. Bro, that's nice. That was nice. 23 crons off those 4 boxes. 50 cron stones. We're big up. APM wise, they're kind of okay. I don't mind the keybinds. Oh, but the keybinds are really awkward. Yeah. 2 genders in the same gender. You can't tap 2 of the same genders for a tier 10, man. I don't make the rules. Do you believe in Ash Forest level 2 for or suck better for? Okay, Awaken or suck? Awaken probably because the mobs are more spread out. Awaken has the better AoE. Okay, let's get rid of... We got a duo centaurs from that. Wow. That's a waste of my RNG. Toxic. Alright, should we do one more RBF? Ah, I need a better... I need a different class. Mystic PvP isn't suiting me. Suits me in AOS. RBF, nah. RBF, I need a rat class. But yeah, Chad, I kind of wanted to do like the Edania nodes today, but after I started looking into them, they're like, I'm probably not going to invest in those unless I have like a super excess amount, but I don't think I have that. There's that much CP in the game to be wasted. Maybe if you're like fully pay to win everything, like all your lodging is like from pay to win for the most part, then maybe you can consider it. But otherwise, I still see some better nodes that I don't have or I can invest into. Rough. What do we got here? Outfit. Resplendent Journey. Magical Elixir. Artisan Worker. I need to clean up all of this. There's so much trash here. Bro, I still have 3 Jurette's accessory boxes. Fishing, my Crocodile Sanctuary. What was your... Oh, you're finishing. Sorry, I can't even read right now. So my first tier 10 was my Pegasus. I got it on the 11th or 12th tap. My Doom, I pitied. And my Dean, I got from the free tier 10 box. That one time when Throne and Liberty came out and they were super desperate for people to come back to play the game. That's when I got it, boys. Me, Texas. The great country of Texas. Yeah, but you know, I got one horse for free, and the Pegasus came in pretty early, so I'm like, yeah. Deck to Walla, I haven't done it yet. I feel like if I try to even look at selling a try right now, it'd be terrible. Like, I bet they're just stacked up. Yeah, there's so many. You thought I lived in Canada? Why'd you think that? Are you mistaking me with Mudahar? I'm so mad I chose two T9 Pegasus, male and female. They gave out a T10 Pega? But you could have chose any of the tier 10s, right? It was a tier 10 selection box. You didn't have to take Pega. Me? Positive? Nah, dude. I'm probably nicer off stream, I'll say. Man, I'm just a middle-aged Indian guy. I get mad all the time. What are you talking about? It's perfectly normal to get mad. Don't suppress your feelings, boys. It ain't worth it. Ooh, these guys are just blinking around everywhere. It's so toxic. You know what? How do you like it if I do that, huh? I'm just gonna run circles. You like this? You like this? Yeah, try and chase me, fools. Oh, everybody on their blinkety blinks. I'm old. I'm too old for this game. Oh, I got caught there. I ran out of stamina. How's your family? Everyone's doing good, man. Yeah. My son, he's been having some ear infection this past couple days, so it's been rough at home. Because he wakes up at night and then stays up for like a couple hours, so my sleep has been destroyed. That's why I didn't stream last 3 days, unfortunately. Had some good momentum going. Oh my god. It's like, don't use anything that's not a super armor, man. Ah, the Spiral Torpedo got me. This should just be a super armor game. Invest more in Kuna or Tamer? Oh, either one. Invest more as in what? PvP? Like, just time spent on the class? Both of them have a relatively high skill ceiling in terms of PvP. Oh my god, stupid grab delay. Hold on, can he even kill me if I just sit super armor? I'm practically invincible in front of this guy. Come on, hit me, man. Alright, dude. See, look at me. Sitting duck. Come and get me. No? Alright, whatever. So Mystic has a very high super armor damage reduction, like 25% or something crazy. Mystic and Striker, I think, are at the highest. Oh, dude, that guy's tanky. What the hell? Grab changes? Sucks, but understandable. It's not without reason. I remember when we had like a 6-second grab or something, man. We could like combo them and then re-grab them. That was great. Is what it is. Had to be done, right? Can't even see in here. How's that guy seeing? He's dead. Alright, who's hiding up here? Anyone? Hey, I don't even know what the hell's going on half the time in PvP here. What the heck was that? Alright, that was my kill. Oh no, we're losing! What in the world? Pansy was just playing too much. Running around trying to get kills. Hold on. We need to cross out of here. Oh, we're dead. I'm gonna go around the other way. We're gonna get that point. Oh, I think they got it already. We're way too behind. Oh, wait, I need to do my weekly boss. Ooh, are we gonna get a Edania armor? I think so, unless our luck's super bad. I don't think I'll be able to buy... well, might be able to... Maybe I should save that. It's like, I might be able to buy another Edania, or a Tet piece. If I sold my try, I'd be able to, but right now is a terrible time to sell tries. Like, what the hell? Look at this. Look at this. Half price. So, ain't no chance I'm selling that. Nope, nope, nope. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. That's right. How do you guys like me running around in circles, huh? Oh, no! My dash thing wasn't up. Ah, damn it. My 100% didn't go through. Thought that guy would be dead. Oh, well. I need to practice PvP. Not even chaining my super armors right. Hey, dude. Hi. Hi. SGFA monkeys. Alright. 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 What? Why no grab? Why is this guy not doing any damage? Isn't he a warrior? Where'd he go? He disappeared. Uria. All right, let's go get some points. Let's not burn all our stamina now. Come on. Ah, come on. I was in Shift Q. Absolute nonsense. Come on. Too many of them. Oh, I took it for a moment. Should have just ran around on the point. You'll love that. How's Suck Sage doing? Seems like an easy class for me to play. Oi! Oh my god! Goddamn rat! Have you tried Suck Megu? I didn't like the amount of shift work I had to do with her. Too much shifting. I don't know what the hell's going on. What's vacuuming me? Oh my god. This guy again. Too tanky. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Ah, darn it. My super armor fell. Let's see if he can kill me. Aha! He failed. That was all me. That was all me. The rat. Put him on the ground and ran away. That's right. I do stupid things like that. That's right. I can just sit in super armor. Uh-huh. What you gonna do? You're not doing enough damage. Oh, there's two of them now. Run. Ah. Ah. Fuck. Thought it was just one. Ah, be like that. I need to learn how to play Awakening for PvP. Because I'm living in Japan, lag is 190. Oh no. Ah, damn it. That BSR is just too slow to use. Gotta lock it. This one's on L, boys. Oh, I thought he was like desynced out or something. I thought it was just an after image. That's right. Grab. He's weak. Come on. Them taking my kills, man. Where are my girls? Alright, let's do something else. My build is a very light on damage. More DR here. Okay. So there's a few things I need to do tonight. I need to go through my first impressions for INSN, so we can close that chapter up. I might keep playing it a little bit. Main thing is, like, I wanted to play an assassin, but there's so many hackers there. I think I wouldn't notice them picking me out of stealth when they have no skills to see through stealth. It's unfortunate. She's a big hit in PvP. Suck makes more when your gear is crazy. Oh, gotcha. I don't know, like, I don't know my super armor rotation and stuff. Okay, where's the well? Come try it at least. Come on, try it at least. I will. I will. Probably won't be muddling through it on stream. I could probably do one game, but still, it just... I don't even have like a build set. I need to lock a lot of skills. I need to look into that. It just would not be a fun experience. Yo, yo, horse. Don't leave me, man. Thanks. Suck or Awaken Megu? I don't know. I never really properly played her. I wonder. Chat, anyone know? Anyone know if Awaken Megu is more APM than Suck Witch? It's busted? Is she that good? I haven't tried her after the buff. Should definitely give it a shot. Russ plays Succession, no? Yep. I don't like that this Kragdalo horse is white. I like the black one. The black and red. I think it's Succession Witch. I don't think it's funner in PvP. Yeah. I tried playing her. I just couldn't get it. Well, then again, I was playing tier 1, so like our damage wasn't like the best. But I just wasn't that good either. Fish. All cash stack slowly moving back up. I respect a lot of Sokka and Witch and Wizard players in PvP. Yeah. I saw Huntler playing the other night. He was just like slapping people. Just fragging the heck out. Crazy. Awaken Mega is just satisfying in terms of the animation. Yeah, she's pretty smooth. For sure. Let's see. Any new MMORPGs coming out? Go play another class? I'll definitely play another class. I just don't know which one. Oh, you know what? I need to watch that Tico Talks. I'll stop the music for a sec. Let's see what Tico has to say. Suck Ninja, my dream. No, man. No chance. Alright, let's do this. Before I watch that video, let's go through the class list. I'll tell you what I think about all of these. One class I'm interested in is that Suck Warrior. I just don't see too many of them. Do you guys think my camera's too big? Should I make it smaller? It's taking up too much real estate. Twitch chat too. Size diff. Okay, let's take a look. Do I need a level 49 character to fish and Veilate? No, just stand in the safe zone. Yeah, you can use any level character. Just stand in the safe zone so no one can kill you. What's up, other guy? Made a Mega last night. Haven't really had a chance to test it yet. Nice, nice. Which one are you playing? Suck or Awaken? Where's this guy? Did he ever come back? Yo, Sid! Are you there, bro? It's average, all I can say. I played it, was main Awakened Warrior for 3 years. Gotcha. It's just such a rare class. I just don't see them often enough. So I'm like, you know, maybe there might be something there. Mid plus. I'll check them out. I mean, I'm already DR built for PvP. That might actually be a little funny. Then again, I don't know if he has much super armors. I have tried Awakened Moose. I love her animations. Play Crimson Desert manga. No way. I might play it. If it's affordable, I'll play it. If it's like $80, I'm not playing it. I'm sorry. I have a lot more free games that I can play and enjoy a lot more than Crimson Desert. If it's like $50 or less, I will play Crimson Desert. So anyway, guys, so like I'm still like on the fence on which character to tag. I mean, my Wukong would make sense because it has it was unfortunately I kind of jumped the gun on the Equilibrium scroll. Whoops. Didn't even know Savior was coming out. That was kind of a sad moment, but yeah, Warrior, I want to play Suck Warrior. That always looked interesting to me. It looked satisfying. Never got into it though. Awakened Ranger, I definitely don't have the hands for that. Let's just be honest. I could definitely be a good rat as a Suck Ranger, probably. Sork, my buddy said he'll teach me Awaken Sork. I don't know if I'll learn it. Suck Sork never interested me. Berserker, Suck Zerker I used to play. Awaken Zerker I never played because of all the mouse movement. Now that there's no mouse movements, I might actually consider it. Actually, that might be a good one. I don't have to learn all the fancy mouse movements. I could do it like in practice, but I wasn't good enough to like actually start doing that in PvP. Yo, actually that might be something I should try. Because he can grind too, right? And then Tamer, always wanted to learn Awaken Tamer, but once again, no hands. Suck Tamer never really interested me. I unfollow instantly. So mean. Musa, never really was interested in Musa. Awaken Musa I like more than Succession. And Meiwa, I like Awaken Meiwa more than Succession as well. But Awaken Succession Meiwa, I know she slaps in some spots. I mean, she used to anyway. I don't know how she's doing now. Valkyrie, I was always interested in Succession. Never really got into Awakened. Kuno, I like Succession more than Awakening, but I wouldn't play either spec right now. Same with Ninja. No hands. Wizard, now he got nerfed. And I have a Suck Witch, so I never played a Suck Wizard. I'd like to learn it for PvP, if anything. Did you buy the new Succubus costume? Hold up. I know you guys have been waiting all night for this, so I'll do it for you, okay? Guys, you know what time it is? You know what? This has to be more dramatic. Let me actually get it ready. All right, first of all, I need to go into remastered mode. Hold on. This one's for the boys. This one's for the boys. Hang on. All right, remastered mode loading in. Give it a sec. In China, everyone plays Musa. They say it's the best class. I wonder why. They see the weapon and is like, ah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, chat. Everyone tab in. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. 3, 2, 1. I got one. Hey, that even earned me a follow. Thanks, Grown. All right. I'll let you guys see my mystic. Just to heal your eyes. Alright, for real though. I'll let you guys take a look at the mystic. Here. Are you healed? Yeah, no way I'm buying this. I'll take it for free though. Yeah, it's not worth money. If I could pre-order, I'd take the pre-order, but wouldn't buy it. What the fuck are they doing with this? Who's this little midget? Looks so kickable. What's he give you? Death penalty reduction. The fuck? Why would anyone buy this? Hostility detection. What? What is the point of this? So weird. All right, you guys want to see my Fisher again? Hold on, let me swap. I'm kidding. Oh, hitting you guys with the jump scares. What's this? I don't trust this. PA slapping, getting slapped? Oh my god, really? That's the reason? That'd be crazy, not gonna lie. Alright, I'm not gonna do it again. I promise. Maybe. Okay, really. I want to go see what Tico has to say. Let's go see Tico talks. Anyone actually looking to play Throne again? I don't think I'll get into that game ever. Like I used to play it. It just took too much time. Hitting all the world bosses. The guild scene was like kind of cringe after Ethereum fell apart. Everyone acting like it's a job or something. Oh, you gotta be on every evening during prime hour. I'm like, fuck off. I ain't gonna be on prime hours, prime time hours. I got shit to do. I got family. Like, Ethereum didn't even mandate us to be on prime time hours. Alright, where were we? Witch Wizard. We did that. Striker. I just can't figure out Suck. It just doesn't feel right. Like, Suck Striker used to be, like, so fun back in, like, 2020, 2021. After his identity changed, I just could not figure him out again. I mean, some people say he does a really good job at grinding, but I'm like, it's just not the striker I used to know. Awaken's okay. Definitely really good for PvP. Worth learning. Mystic, I play Mystic right now. Lon, I was interested in learning Sucklon, but I know I'm not as geared enough to go around bombing people in PvP. Archer, loved Archer, but just don't have the level on him right now, and I'm not a part of any Node War guild, so really wouldn't be worth me playing one. Dark Knight, always liked Awaken DK, never learned Suck. Suck looked cool. Never really got into it. Sork, my buddy said he'll teach me how to play Awaken Sork, but takes a lot of time investment for sure. Shy, easy peasy class. Only reason I don't play Shy anymore. Like, I used to tag her once in a while. She was a very chill class, but I don't have the Kafra Stone to upgrade her Artina Soul, and I never looked back at that class because I feel like I'm missing out on too much AP there. I'm like, nope. Sork's a fun class, yeah. Guardian. I was interested in learning Suck Guardian. Never really wanted to do Awaken Guardian PvP. I like Awaken Hash. Never really liked Suck. Nova, I really like Succession. Never really learned Awakening. Sage, I like Succession. Awakening's too sweaty for me. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I never really gave it a proper shot. The camera angle changes and the zipping around really didn't suit me. Would consider playing Suck again if he's any decent. Corsair, really liked Awaken. Never really put the time in though. Draconia, I always wanted to do Succession, but she was always a bit of a too much of a low performer. I don't need like an S tier class for grinding. I'd be happy with like a middle of the pack or upper middle of the pack class, but Suck Draconia, I think I don't hear too much good things about her. Wusa, I like Awaken Wusa's aesthetics. Succession Wusa's skill set. Just never really played her. Her dashes and mobility are a bit too sharp. Megu, liked Megu Succession, just didn't like the shift work, never really put into effort for Awakening. Scholar, wasn't really interested. Dosa, I play Awakened for PvE, but didn't really put time into Succession. Deadeye, tried her, she was okay. And Wukong, I need to try him again after his changes, it's been a while. So, probably gonna try a Suck Warrior. I don't know how his kit looks. Let me actually get online and check out the kit really quick. Does he have enough essays and stuff? Well, he has this, Frontal Guard essay, so can't really complain, right, about that. Where's my warrior? There he is. Wukong is OP, really? Really? Doing so much damage? Suck Warrior's fully perma? Perma protected? What's the rotation for Wukong? I'd like to try him. At least FG? Gotcha. Let's just learn everything. Kind of want to play Suck Warrior just because there's not many Suck Warriors like on stream and stuff. So I'm like, let's be a little bit unique. Okay, bomb wise, what does he take? Oh, let's just take the ones with the protections. Why not? What the hell's counter slash? I don't know. Devio's Wukong combo? Gold! We'll save that one. Crit Cat, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? So let's see what kind of essays we're working with here. Spinning slash 5-second cooldown. Ground smash. Shift F 9 seconds. Prime Earth Tremor. Oh, that's a cool skill. I like that. What is this? This is E-buff. Okay, what's his Magnus? That's an unprotected skill? Why? Grab. Chopping kick. 5-second cooldown. Seems to be well protected. I don't know. Does anyone here in chat play a Suck Warrior? Oh, sorry, the chat's like all the way in the way there. What do you guys think about it? Only ever played Awakening? Yeah, I only see Awakenings. That's for sure. Chazzy Chiefs, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? Dude doesn't even have weapons. Alright, we got a weapon. Zooming. Where's your cape, man? SRMV. What else is this? What is this? Oh, that skill. That's a cool looking skill. What's the cooldown on that? Wait, how is this? F after prime ground smash. Pulverize. Yeah, how do I do that? How do I do the dashing one? Need to figure that out. You're a grab bot with low mobility, you one combo. Because your PP damage are good and combo is legit for babies? Sounds like me. Oh. I can't even block right now because I don't have a shield on. Any shields? Alright. Alright. 40 DP. 40 DP, that's great. It's a Suck Warrior. I never see Suck Warriors on stream and stuff, so I'm like, maybe we're trying. Only real PB is your block is too squishy, even though they up the amount. Gotcha. Any new AFK fishing spots? I'm still doing Valia, yeah. I tried testing out a few other spots. I haven't found anything worth doing. Yeah, his mobility doesn't seem all that great. What can we do? I don't know. Might be worth looking into. I feel like I just need to, get more gear, but it's always the eternal struggle. Get more gear, but I always keep falling. I'm always behind. This is what I'm at. Oh, well. No, that's in my PvP mode. Alright, this is my gear actually. 371, 430. So still pretty behind. I need to go do Jordine. Same gear as you? Nice. But PvP, man. You know, run into those overgeared people, you can't do anything to them. Especially if they're into DP heavy build. Alright, let's see what Tico has to say. I heard they're coming out with a lot of updates. You know, thanks to this guy that they actually had it shot with Throne and Liberty. NCSoft never budges in terms of like making any concessions for like less pay to win, you know, more free to play friendly stuff. But AGS actually managed it. Like they couldn't do anything with like Lost Ark, but with Throne, man, they made it considerably better than Korea's monetization, which, you know, hats off to them for that. I played Throne for like 3 months. Very religiously. It was very fun in the beginning. Then I just got burnt out eventually. You know, just constant. There's always something going on. Always constantly bosses, events, and PvP, and just fatigued out. I didn't go like in tier 2. I just went on to try it out. They improved the combat and stuff. They made the world boss experience a lot better and stuff. But I never really just never got it into it. Didn't want to go back into the gear grind. It is what it is. I wonder how it is now, but you know, Hyperboost servers are coming out, so, or Hyperboost characters servers, both of them. Let's see what they have to say. I know he's going to be talking about it in this video.
What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Tico Talks Throne and Liberty. My name's Tico, and I'm the Globalization Design Manager at Amazon Games for Throne and Liberty.
Nice.
I hope all of you had a chance to watch our Creator Roundtable last week.
Nope.
And today I'm going to build off of some of the information shared there, as well as plenty of new info I want to provide you, so let's jump right in. Let me start by hyping up our upcoming
I respect this guy. He actually plays the game. Unlike a certain other guy we had to deal with for a while.
update, Silesium's Awakening,
In
which
video.
launches on September 18th, because honestly, this update is bigger than players even know. We're talking about a massive content drop, and I want to make sure you're prepared for everything that's coming.
Bro, you need to like seriously get the marketing team involved and go overdrive. Not enough people are talking about it. If you want to be successful in a new content drop and stuff, you need to get the eyes out there. Oh, so many games, they drop some big patch and it's like no one even knows about it. Games come out, nobody even knows about it. I'm like, yo, put some money out, market it.
You've already heard about the big features we announced in our Summer in Silesium video, the new orb weapon, housing, hyper boost, our dimensional trials revamp, and battlegrounds.
Nice.
These are huge additions.
I love battlegrounds and like MMORPGs. Like in WoW, I just go into BGs and just stomp. Like RBGs were my main thing that I enjoyed in PvP and WoW, but you know, just regular BGs, going in there, doing some good old PvP, no pressure. Good times. I don't know why like games like fell out of favor for like battlegrounds. Like new games like kind of shy away from those. There's probably some reasons for that.
That will fundamentally change how you experience Throne and Liberty. But wait, there's more. We're also bringing you 2 brand new co-op dungeons and enhanced versions of Tier 1 bosses.
Boo!
And that's not all. We're also introducing Tier 3 gear, a new achievement system, a new growth guide specifically designed for beginners while they're leveling,
Boo!
and new rune grades with
I don't want new rune grades. I don't want new tier 3 gear. Oh, those are so expensive.
expansion to level 120. But hold on, we're not done yet.
You're killing
We
me.
also have Castle Siege map layout changes, 4 new codex additions, additional weapon mastery passive skills, a complete main menu UI overhaul, and 3 new guardians. Of course, this only covers the major changes. We have countless other quality improvements heading your way as well.
Nice.
While we won't dive into
How many players still play TNL? Good question. Well, let's find out. Steam charts. Throne. Okay, looks like they have an open beta thing going on, so Eh, I don't know what the deal is with this server. Did they just open up the beta for testing? Is it like anyone can log in and try it out? So the rest of us can be behind from day one. It's not even letting me view this chart. Well, there's this chart. This was the actual throne chart. Once upon a time, it was all the way up there in the hundreds of thousands. And then it maintained a pretty good amount for a while. Like, they actually did pretty good earlier on this year, I'd say. Then once BDO started popping off, you know. Everyone came back. And now they're in a they're at their lowest point, 15K, 14K peak in 24 hours. So very, very down on the player numbers, but you know, that's what they're hoping they'll be able to turn around.
The details on every topic before launch, I want to touch on several key areas today to help you plan and prepare for what's coming.
Okay.
Tier 3 gear arrives with our new update on September 18th. I want to discuss some important changes to how this transition will work. One of our key learnings from Talandre was that the massive hoarding before Tier 2 gear created a situation where hardcore players accumulated enough materials to essentially bypass gear leveling within just a couple of weeks.
Yep.
Meanwhile, most players face...
I remember in Ethereum, like, after, like, just, like, a month and a half, 2 months, like, dudes were already farming and saving up for Tier 2. I'm like, how hardcore do you have to be? How sweaty are you? You guys are, like, online every day, day and night. Don't you have work or something?
Face the burden of increased leveling costs that we implemented to offset that hoarding. For Tier 3, we're changing our approach completely. We're adding new Tier 3 specific growth stones that use the same recipe as existing growth stones, but will require a new polished crystal component. This creates a fresh growth for all players in gear progression. We've also reduced the growth requirements back to the values we used for Tier 1, which provided a much smoother progression curve, though the solent costs will be greater than Tier 1. One important note is these new crystals won't drop from co-op dungeon mini-bosses. Our goal is that consistent engagement, rather than upfront grinding, drives your gear level progression. So
are they time gating it, daily gating it? What's the deal?
happens to your existing materials and gear?
Chuck 'em.
Your current growth stones can still level Tier 2 gear and unlock gear sync slots. Tier 2 gear at plus 12 can transfer into Tier 3 gear and land at plus 6. So you can use your old growth stones through this path if you want to accelerate your progression.
Nice.
We're also adjusting blessing requirements. While you can still stack blessing, we're increasing the amount of blessing required to upgrade traits for Tier 3 gear.
Boo.
Once Tier 3 gear arrives, the value of Tier 2 to Tier 3 blessings will be increased as well to maintain your ability to use lower tier gear to build blessing within Tier 3.
Okay.
This connects to another crucial point, auction house saturation. Throne and Liberty's auction house drives our economy, and ensuring that drops in gear maintain value over time helps to keep rewards meaningful.
Yep.
We're making adjustments so that...
Yeah, Throne is one of those games that you can actually play as a free-to-play player, like by farming, being consistent, doing all your dungeons, using up all your entry tokens, whatever that currency is called, farming the dungeons as soon as, you know, making sure all your currency is none of your currency stacking up and hitting to the cap. As long as you did that and you're consistently farming, you'd be able to like earn, you know, Lucent just by playing the game. One of the few free-to-play games, I mean, like, they actually did a good job because the thing is, you can buy everything on the cash shop with that Lucent. You know, some games, they like, oh, you can buy most of it, but then you have to buy the rest of the stuff by swiping, and it's like, or some of it is like gated to only with credit card. It's like, yeah. 18 hours a day? No. It'll take like 6 weeks, but if you play on one character just normally, you'd be able to make up the money. You just have to be smart about what you're selling. What you're making into lithos, what you're selling, you know, keep your eye on the traits. Like, I made a lot of the Solent, consistent Solent, or not Solent, Lucent from just like blue rings and stuff because of the traits and stuff. Like, it just consistently added up. Like, it wasn't like a massive grind you have to grind for like 18 hours a day or anything. Because there was nothing to do for 18 hours. You'd burn through all your currency before that point.
That lower quality gear has reduced chances of rewarding the most.
Oh, I don't know about tier 2. I only played on tier 1. I didn't play tier 2. EU? Why would I do that? Oh, you mean like playing, having characters on each region and then earning Lucent and then funneling it? I mean, you didn't even need to do that. I mean, if you wanted to, like, progress, like, within the first couple weeks, sure. But if you were just a casual player, like, you would gear up within, like, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 2 months. That's a fair time estimate to gear up. In an MMORPG to reach, like, a decent, you know, tier 2... I didn't do tier 2, so like in tier 1 though, like to get to 3600, like 6 weeks, that was enough. Like people were keeping up with, you know, the majority of the players even as free to play back then. I don't know how it changed in tier 2, but free to play was able to keep up decently enough. I mean, like there's some games you have to grind for like 6 months plus to, you know, catch up on free to play. Like a couple months, I think that's a fair amount for an MMORPG. It could be worse.
Most sought after traits, while higher quality gear has increased chances. This means you'll have a more satisfying moments when getting
Arc boss? Well, you earn your arc boss weapon through being in a guild and being trusted with the drop. I mean, most people, like, even like swipers didn't swipe for an arc boss weapon. They would swipe, but, you know, for gear and stuff, for traits, but a lot of people didn't swipe for the arc boss weapons. You know, some people did, sure. I mean, people do. But for arc boss, you're supposed to go and earn it through a guild and get the drop and be trusted to, you know, be selected to be given it. Like, that's how I got my bell staff. They gave it to me because I was there for like months, active every day, world bosses. They're like, and fragging out on siege. They're like, okay, this guy can be trusted with this. He's not gonna dip.
Gear from co-op dungeons.
That's kind of what it was meant to be.
While preventing areas that drop large amounts of gear from oversaturating the auction house too quickly. For trait resonance, we're introducing new trait resonance stones crafted with materials through transmutation, only available after the Silesium's Awakening update. You can exchange existing trait resonance stones for the new trait resonance stones, unlock stones, conversion stones, and more, but all at limited quantities. If you reach those limits and still have stones remaining, you can exchange them for solid. For players who currently own arc boss weapons, they will maintain their tier 2 status, but in late October, we'll provide a way to upgrade Cordy and Deluge Noah weapons to tier 3, while Teven and Bellandir weapons will receive a buff since they've already gone through an upgrade process. The timing of this should allow arc boss weapons to remain.
My staff will still be relevant, I guess. I don't want to play staff anymore. I want to play like some melee class.
Competitive while players progress their new tier 3 gear and weapons, and then allow an increase to arc boss weapon power once players are further along their tier 3 progression. Looking forward, our goal is to always maintain 2 sets of arc boss weapons. Currently, we have Teven and Bellandir as one set, and Cordy and Deluge Noah as one set. When a new set of arc boss weapons does arrive, we'll review the relevancy of Teven and Bellandir weapons, but it will likely be their end of cycle. Finally, we're adjusting tier 3 drops in co-op and solo dungeons based on our Talandre learnings from your feedback. Players will always receive either tier 3 gear or tier 3 tokens, ensuring that every drop from these areas directly supports your current growth goals.
Nice.
Orb is our new magic-based weapon that fills both DPS and support roles.
Okay.
Orb users manage not only mana, but also their supply of spheres that can be summoned onto the ground or on other players to enhance abilities. We designed Orb as a tactical weapon that helps control the battlefield dynamics, rewarding strategy and teamwork. Orb launches with a new heroic weapon, so anyone wanting to switch to Orb can pick up their heroic immediately. If you haven't already,
What's a heroic?
to our official Throne and Liberty website to read our behind-the-scenes article and hear directly from the developers
Does it mean like purple?
behind Orb about their inspiration creating the weapon. Hyperboost is our new feature set designed to help new and returning players catch up quickly. We're offering these features on existing servers, and we're also launching brand new servers with the update.
Nice.
The new servers will be isolated from existing servers, meaning you must create a new character to join them. The isolation from existing servers will last around 2 to 3 months, depending on how we see players progressing. We don't plan to offer a third character slot at this time, because we want to limit the alt stacking meta that can lead to player burnout. Let me explain the core features we're leveraging to implement Hyperboost. we're using the Adventure Codex as the primary progression tool for gear. Completing the full Adventure Codex rewards players with a complete set of Tier 2 plus 12 gear with some limited traits. This gear can transfer into Tier 3 gear, letting players quickly reach Tier 3 plus 6.
Nice.
We're also introducing a new growth mission system that provides step-by-step guidance on typical character progression behavior once you reach max level.
Ah, good stuff.
Growth missions will be the primary source of materials for other progression systems like mastery, skills, and runes. Our target for Hyper Boost is getting players between 6,000 and 6,500 combat power, setting them up to jump into the latest content quickly. There's an important difference in content accessibility.
I don't remember. Oh, sorry. I love that zone and map, but the combat was dog. The combat did improve with Tier 2, but yeah, it's always been like, you know, the thing is, it's a tab target game with like an action combat targeting system, so it always feels a bit iffy.
Between existing and new servers.
And they've gotten into this habit of doing that. They're doing it for Ion as well.
Existing servers get access to all content immediately at launch on September 18th. New servers will work through an abridged milestone system, meaning content that supplies Tier 3 gear won't be available for about 1 week. We're still testing that exact time frame. These servers have this delay to give new and returning players time to get back into the swing of things before being pushed into the latest content. The raid and Castle Siege unlock after about 4 weeks. The content that is locked will be the areas specifically dropping Tier 3 gear. However, content like Orb, Housing, Nebula Island, and Battlegrounds won't be locked behind the milestone system and can be enjoyed right away. I hope you're as excited as I am to welcome new players and welcome back old friends as we prepare for Tier 3. Battlegrounds are 24v24 battles where you can queue solo or in parties of up to 6 players. You'll select your role when queuing, and we have basic limitations like requiring sword and shield to queue for tank roles. We also have soft caps on how many of each role can be within a 24-person team. I want to be clear here, you can specifically choose your role when queuing, so WAN players won't be forced into healing roles if they want to queue as DPS. Matches last 15 minutes or until the first team reaches maximum score. We're still playtesting that, so we haven't settled on the max score yet.
That sounds fun.
Each match features 5 capture points, and capturing these
I don't know what class I want to play. My eternal struggle. I used to play bow staff, but I'm just so tired of that. I mean, that was like large skill oriented, but now I'm going to orient myself to like small skill if I ever play again. So like probably something daggerish. I don't know. Staff dagger, maybe. I do want to see the new weapon, see how that plays. The orb. Staff orb, I don't know. Nah, very much interested in going like spear great sword, something dagger. We'll see.
Adds multipliers to other point scoring actions like destroying or capturing field objects and getting kills. The map is roughly the size of Stoneguard's courtyard area for those familiar with it.
Nice.
We're including comeback mechanics to help losing teams have a chance to steal the victory at the end. On September 18th, we will launch with unranked mode, and ranked mode will arrive around 1 month later.
Ranked mode?
Since this is fresh content, we want real player engagement.
Does that mean 24 people are, you know, pre-made queuing in, or is it all going to be RNG? Dude. Now that interests me.
And the chance to make critical adjustments before opening the ranked mode. There's a 6,000 combat power entry requirement to participate in Battlegrounds. Finally, along with this update, we're also introducing improved progression from PvP content. Along with all of the existing rewards PvP has to offer, much of our PvP content will now offer a new PvP currency that can be used in a special PvP shop with updated rewards for everyone to enjoy.
Nice.
And Battlegrounds will be one of the main suppliers of this new currency.
Hell yeah.
Last Tico Talks, I asked for your feedback about alliances, and we've made our decision on the first step forward. We're reducing alliances from 4 guilds to 2 guilds. We had extensive internal discussions about this, especially given how varied the feedback
Back when I was in Ethereum, we were already 2 guilds.
Was from the community. As I mentioned previously, this will be an iterative process, and we'll assess
Told him way back when.
this change and consider additional modifications if needed. The reduction to 2 guilds goes live on September 3rd, giving guilds a couple of weeks for the Silesium's Awakening update to adjust their alliance plans. There are several critical points related to this that I want to address. we've seen many discussions about whether we'll do another server merge. Right now, the answer is no. We're allowing Hyperboost to take effect, and we expect this will have an impact on both server distribution and population. On
Fair.
September 3rd, we're also resetting the server transfer cooldown timer, so players can change servers prior to the release of Silesium's Awakening if they want. We've also seen discussions about Castle Siege feeling stale and a little bit overly defensive. We expect the Alliance reduction to help with this and create more opportunities for throne takeovers. We've also been developing changes to the siege map and layout, allowing more ways to infiltrate the castle. Those changes also arrive on September 18th. Please keep giving us feedback over the next month once the dust settles from these changes. I want to quickly address some penalties that players experienced last week. We've issued actions against players who abused unintended gameplay during PvP Arc boss fights to gain unfair contribution advantages. Players who have
Suckers.
exploited previously in other ways saw increased penalties. We
I'm
continue
abandoning them. They'll come back. They'll spend more money.
asking the community to help report these situations, and we'll do our best to continue actioning abusive unintended gameplay. I have one more surprise we haven't mentioned yet. A new PvP feature coming to Throne and Liberty, and I'm not talking about Battlegrounds. We've heard your feedback about wanting more open world PvP, and we're introducing a new open world PvP mode utilizing Abyss Stones. Abyss Stones are new stones that live inside Abyss dungeons in areas away from typical farming spots. These new stones have a different approach though. Guilds decide when to initiate the PvP. When a guild controls a stone, they are able to invest resources to protect it for a period of time, but they're limited in how long they can protect it. Once that protection ends, the stone is vulnerable for any guild to try to claim it. There's no waiting for an in-game schedule to trigger the battle. Guilds will contest and fight for stones in the open world Abyss dungeons, and these battles are not limited to 1v1 battles. Anyone can join, and this allows for more frequent battles with players deciding when to PvP.
What do you get for it?
I won't reveal all the specific rules today. We'll do that before release through our patch notes, but players can expect fun new additions like PvP guild skills and stone ownership benefits. I'm excited
Nice.
to see how this pulls players into more open world PvP alongside sieges, arc bosses, and Nebula. Okay, I want to wrap up today by giving you a preview of what you can expect between now and the launch of Silesium's Awakening on September 18th. We're committed to providing you more information about upcoming content. Keep in mind that we don't want to reveal everything, as we want some surprises and fun left for you when the content drops, but you can expect weekly articles with more behind the scenes info on some of the biggest systems planned. Plus, tune in the week of September 9th to hear Godspeed go more in depth on the upcoming housing system and more. Lastly, for today's community question, I want to ask, what piece of content arriving with Silesium's Awakening would you most like to get more information about? Please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. I read each and every comment, so let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in Silesium.
Oh, good stuff, man. Definitely good changes coming through. I mean, they eventually did like better changes to the game, like compared to what it was released at. If only they were quicker on that. Then again, until they got the feedback and, you know, they went through the cycle, they wouldn't have known. It was at least better than the KR release, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play it like hardcore. I'll probably just try it out to... Oh my god, I wasn't fishing all this time. Kind of want to try out the BGs. We'll probably go through Hyperboost, get my free shit, see what's up, but... I was very deep into Throne of Liberty. Like, it was... I played it every day, all day. At one point, BDO was just going in a shit direction at the time. But luckily, BDO has finally, you know, got some better people in charge of the direction of development. So we're going in a better direction, that's for sure. Who knows, we'll probably try it out for a couple weeks just to, you know, add it to our roster of games that we're rotating through. Next game is going to be that Ragnarok Mobile, then that's probably not going to even take my attention for a week. I'll probably play it passively, you know, auto farming and stuff. But then Maple Story Art Tale, Maple Story Classic. That's what I'm looking at. Let me in. Whoa, it actually let me in. These usually never do that. Video's fine now, but I still grind is endless. Can't even play every day as a grind. Bro, here's my philosophy with BDO. You just play whenever it's fun. Just AFK fish otherwise. That's all there is to it. Like, it's a video game. You can't treat it more than that. So, like, yeah, I know. I'm never going to catch up to the endgame players unless I swipe. That's fine. If I ever start, like, popping off and making big money streaming, firstly, I need to deal with my sleep situation right now, but maybe I'll swipe someday, but not really. I'm not really looking at it. We'll see. But if I don't catch up on gear, that's okay. It's just a game. I'm just trying to play for fun. If it's not fun, don't play, right? Hey, way too much damage in there. Ah. Damn it. Stop the thunder pounding, Pansy. That always gets you killed. Grind and swipe a bit. You can really close the gap, but you better grind 5 hours a day. Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing that BDO was always, that annoyed me about BDO. The difference in the gear there, it's like, it just takes so long. It's like such a expensive price to pay that many hours. If I focused on anything for like 1,000 hours, bro, I'd be multi-millionaire status. My mind just could never accept it. Grinding like that. Like, even when I first started, I'm like, I always wanted to play variety games. Like, oh my god, Deadeye stuff. Because, like, I always play all sorts of MMORPGs. I never stay in one game for more than, like, 3 months. BDO is the only exception. Korean MMOs? Not all Korean MMOs. Like, for example, like, Ion, once we got to, like, max gear, is pretty much set. I mean, you could, like, you know, keep pushing the enhancements, but the enhancements were very minor. Like, getting everything to +10 and then weapons to +15, that was, like, where we were at. What the heck? Yeah, it was weird. Disgusts me the most. People are hard cap and like Quandaya one tap deck offhand with a 1 million Cronstone stockpile. They start time gating. That's very good. That is what it is. Don't really bother about others' progression unless it like affects you. Because like you can't really change that, you know? That's just the nature of MMORPGs, honestly. Like, you either compete with time or you compete with money. There's no in between. Like, even a game like World of Warcraft, like, the more time you have, you know, you can keep pushing your gear, like, near endlessly. Just... Ah, Megu. Stuck in here. That's just how it goes. I mean, if gear is something that bothers you, Guild Wars 2 is like the one game that's like, you know, it's a Western game though, right? So it's the one game that's not gonna like shoot you for it. I don't know any other notable MMORPG who isn't gonna punish you for not grinding gear endlessly. Oh my god, stupid Sage. Oh, come on. That was an essay. Ah, that grab should have hit, man. Stupid shit. Oh. They even keep gears on cosmetics that you missed in Wizard's Vault? What are you talking about? What's Wizard's Vault? In Guild Wars 2? Like, what is Wizard's Vault? Not familiar with that. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is certainly one. Like, I always went back to Guild Wars 2 and all I did was play, like, structured PvP. Like, I didn't even care too much. Oh my god, where did everyone go? I didn't even care too much about, like, gearing up. World PvP was fun. Running around with the Zerg, doing stuff. Taking golems and rushing down a fort. Dude, I totally grabbed him there. He even bounced over. Stupid things like this. Garbage classes like that should have like a magnet, you know? When you grab them, they just like zoop. I don't think I'll ever get used to the blinky nature of BDO though. Like everyone's just zipping around. Excessive mobility. Constantly just flying everywhere. Oh, here they come. Ah, oh, come on. Go in there for 1 second. Yeah, how do you guys like it if I'm zipping around all the time, huh? Ah, he beat. Oh, nice heal! I got saved by the homies. And I got grabbed. Yikes. Got bounced. I got juggled. I'm out of stamina. Oh, rough. No! Try to cancel out of that. Stop it, Hash. You shouldn't do this. No, come on. Got stuck in that animation. Tried to mass destruction it. Lame. Oh, we're not gonna win this. Wow. Ah, come on. That was an essay. Aw. Not clean, but we'll take it. What you doing? Ah, come on. I was facing him. I was totally facing him with that FG. Maybe he got me into flank. GG. It wasn't even there. Alright, let's go watch something else. What do we have next? YouTube. Let's see what we got. Best MMOs to play without friends. Let me tell you about Black Desert Online. Hey, I heard like Final Fantasy 14 has a new game mode. Some roguelite style thing. Never saw it. What is this? No. Blue Protocol Star Net Resonance. Isn't that like a gacha game? Or is that the remake of the Blue Protocol? I don't know. Let's see. Uh-oh. Let's at least put my Fisher back up. Why no one can get into fighting? Oh. What's RuneScape up to? What the hell is this? Warborn. Okay, I don't know about this one. I haven't heard this one. Let's check it out. Let's see what this is about.
Welcome to Warborn.
Oh, wait. I need to change my screen. Ay. Okay, dude. YouTube, chill.
To Warborn Above Ashes. This MMO is the first of its kind. A top-down open world MOBA that is entirely based around PvP.
Aren't there like a few MOBA games or like MOBA style MMOs coming out? Like Core Punk is one. I actually need to check into Core Punk. I bought the game like a while ago. They were actually doing like unique things. I mean, I know Alpion's top down and stuff, but like actual MOBA style.
Let me really reiterate that statement. When I was speaking to Warborn developers,
They kept saying the same thing over and over and over again. This isn't your traditional MMO. This
Sure.
is an open world MOBA. And to be
Open World League. Let's go.
honest, I would 100% totally agree. Having played this game, I can tell you that they don't want you sitting around for ages, gathering or building up an entire unachievable destiny board just to be able to craft whatever you want in the game. They basically just want one thing: to buy whatever gear you want, go out, fight other players, die, take over territories with your warband, which is basically a guild. Do it all over and over again each and every time you play the game. In Warborn, your role is pretty simple. Choose your faction.
So is it going to be like a class system? Is it going to be like a playing a character thing?
And each faction has different benefits. I think there's like 5 or 6 of them. Some of the benefits are like reduced research timer to like boost your stats faster. You also have one really simple one, like faster mount speed, so you can travel around the map a lot quicker. From there you pick your drifter, which in most games is, you know, known as a champion
There
or
we
a
go.
hero, but
I prefer making my own character, but in this style, I guess that's okay. I wonder like how it'd be earning those free to play or something. I mean, don't expect the game to be fully free to play. They need to make money, but as long as it's like a fair balance.
don't worry about the one you pick at the start, because in reality over the course of the season you're going to unlock them all anyway. Go ahead and choose your
Oh,
weapon
okay.
type, and
Gotcha.
again you can unlock them all. There's bows, spears, swords, daggers,
Oh, this reminds me of freaking Albion's
There's
tree.
axes, maces, even firearms. A
So like, does each character use their own type of weapon, or what are we dealing with?
fire, frost, a warlock type, whatever you want, they have it, and they all have their own unique passives and abilities. So no,
Can I make like a dot DPS
No,
affliction
two
warlock
wep-
style? Very few games lets me do that. I just want to melt people with dots. I miss rot comp in RBGs.
weapon is the same. From there you pick an armor type for your helmet, chest piece, and boots. Armor types consist around strength, agility, or intelligence, and to narrow that down, strength is more your tank builds with crowd control, heavy damage. Agility is useful for stuff like mobility and direct physical damage.
Sure.
And then intelligence is more for like your support characters and your magical
So I'm hoping like the characters have their own set of skills and stuff. Like, do we get any skills from like gear, or is it just passives? I wonder.
damage abilities and stuff like that. In actual fact though, the options are pretty unlimited. You can play something like your stereotypical tank weapon, like a mace, and then build your characteristics and attribute points around something like intelligence or agility to make yourself a damage dealer. And honestly, the same
Oh.
goes
Maybe it's just the characters have their own weapons. I don't know. And then those are just stats on them.
for your drifter choice. You can pick one weapon and a different drifter, and it changes up your play style entirely. It's finally honestly a game where there is no meta. You basically make your own based around your own specific play style. And honestly,
I'm gonna want to do a rot style build. Games don't like that. Dot damage, it's like, that's too low effort, man.
once you're past the point of the tutorial, you can quite literally just go out and find players to fight, or you can go engage in PvE so that you can increase your wealth and economy, so that when you do eventually die, you can just buy any of the gear you lost back directly from the marketplace
If that's actual speed, that actually looks pretty good. That looks smooth.
NPC and go out and do it all over again. I should say though, if you're engaging in PvE, you really need to be careful, because once the fog of war is cleared, once you're on a chest, people can see that you're doing that chest. There is a marker on the map telling you that somebody or some players are currently attacking that chest.
Nice.
So you know where the fights are at, but every other faction and every other player does as well. I think already you can kind of see how this game is based entirely around PvP. But I mean, even if that isn't enough for you, the game offers you a literal radar. By crafting a heartbeat sensor, you can see where each
heartbeat
and
sensor.
every single player is on the
Sensor.
map. So you know where to go if you want to fight someone. What I personally like about Warborn is that there's options for each player type. Like, let's say, for example, you like to engage in 1v1 or 1v2 PvP.
I like being a rat dot class. I just want to dot them up, run away, and watch them melt.
Once you go directly from your drift mark, which is like your personal base, you can launch a rift, which is your own personal dungeon generated by the game, and it can be invaded by enemy faction players so that you can test yourself
I like how he's orb walking. That actually looks fun.
and your build in a fair
Seems like it plays pretty
fight. All you
smoothly.
need to do to be able to go out and launch a rift is farm mob camps for void shards. It literally will take you a couple of minutes, or if you actually want to ensure you just guaranteed to get a fight, you can go into enemy faction territories and find where rival faction players are spawned.
The graphics actually look kind of clean. I like it.
On their own, and then just channel into them and try catch them out. But I will say, if you want to do this, be warned, because the balancing in Warborn is really, really good. You can't just punch your keyboard and hope for the best. You need to actually use that little pea brain of yours that outplay other players.
All right, he's already gatekeeping me out of here. I've seen quite a few of these type of games like going in development. I just haven't seen one release, man.
Let's say
Like
you're
full
someone
release.
like me who likes to participate
Aside from Albion.
in more challenging content like 1vx gameplay. You basically can now pick a weapon and a drifter specifically based around fighting outnumbered fights. For example, me, if you see my last videos, I like to play Drake Spike on Sanga. The Drake Spike spear will heal me a % of the damage that I deal, and it stacks depending on the amount of players I hit. And while I'm using Sanga, my
Nice.
drifter has its own unique ability which will create an AoE around me that will damage enemies and heal me depending on how many enemies I hit
That's actually cool.
and how low my health bar is as well. So
To be able to spec specifically for that is actually pretty cool.
when they go ahead and all attack me thinking the fight's over and I'm nice and low on health and looking like a snack, I just pop my drifter's unique ability and then I just start healing and they start panicking. Once I've got my gear and my drifter juiced out, ready to go for some 1vx, I can go into zones owned by rival factions, check my map to see where I've cleared the fog of war, pop my little radar heartbeat sensor, or even just look at the chests, like the group chests, and then I can see that if there's somebody attacking a group chest, I know more than likely it's going to be a group, so I know where to go and I can gank the players that are doing it. Or maybe
I wonder what the pinnacle content is. Like the problem with like games which are like so heavy in PvP, it's like if that's all there is, then people eventually be like, all right, I had my fun. We'll go do something else. You know, play a different game or something. Because PvP alone just doesn't hold a game. Like there has to be like something that's difficult. Like for example, I use Ion, the old Ion, the vanilla Ion as an example a lot for a PvP game, right? Our pinnacle content there was like world bosses. Like I know there were sieges and stuff, but we always like win siege, lose siege. That's whatever. That always like cycles around, right? But the world bosses dropped like extendable weapons, and you know sometimes the entire faction's going after it. Sometimes you have to like go to the enemy map and actually lock it down and farm it every 6 hours. But that extendable weapon just makes such a big difference. And when you fight for it, you're like, you know, actually going for it like over the course of a month, many months. And when you get it, you know, you don't want to just stop there because you want to enjoy it. So like there is some pinnacle content there. I wonder what like a game like this would do, you know, considering how the game is a champion system and stuff. I doubt they'll have like unique weapons that are, you know, are making that drastic of a gameplay difference. Who knows?
Maybe you're someone who likes to participate in large-scale battles, you know? 75v75, 100v100.
Yes.
Fighting over maps and territories to
Yes.
increase your guild's loot and efficiency. There are constant battles going on around the map. All you gotta do is find your faction's blob, which will be highlighted as a server.
How long has this game been out? There's a lot of people playing this.
On the
Looks
map,
like on
as,
screen.
like the color of whatever your chosen faction is. Run to it and just join in, or you can just wait for wartime. Wartime is a time specifically designed in the game that they just want chaos to happen. It's a time in the game where your warband can start taking control over territories, hubs, destroy enemies' bases, or just generally again engage in large-scale PvP. And the best way to guarantee that is join a Discord of whatever your warband is or your faction is, so you know what to do, when, and where. Now, technically, there
Honestly,
is
this looks
a
fun.
main goal in Warborn, and it's to seize and hold the Forge Heart, which is the center of the map, which holds the best chests, loot, and bonuses. So, if you want to guarantee that even you as a solo player can get a hold
it's
of
on
those chests
Steam.
and bonuses, I would highly, highly recommend participating in wartime, so that
Oh, so it's releasing September 19th. So in a few weeks. That's cool. Yeah. I'll put it to the list. I'll add it on the list, guys. So if you don't know, if anyone's still awake, I go from, I'm like, you know, I'm playing BDO on stuff, but on the side, I'm going from MMO to MMO, just experiencing, doing like first impressions and stuff. Right now we're on Ion. That's gonna end soon. And yeah, next game coming up on Monday, then probably end of the week another game, and then I know Throne's coming out with a big thing, but I don't know. I don't think I can do like a Throne grind again. But this coincides with that timing. This looks a lot more fun to play.
you can make your own solo experience better. But maybe you're not about all of that, and your goal is just to prove and make a name for yourself. Maybe you want to reach rank 1 in the leaderboard for kills. Maybe you just want to bully players and ruin their economy and their own maps.
Yes, of course.
Just go ahead. No one's stopping you. It all has a knock-on effect in helping your faction.
Can you do an MMO tier list? I'll definitely do one, but probably at the end of the year. There's a lot of games that I haven't experienced, you know? So that's kind of one of the, you know, things on the list. Because I'm going from game to game. There's also a lot of games that I haven't played before and new ones. So just collecting all that knowledge, collecting all that experience. I don't want to make a tier list, you know, research what other people said and just regurgitate that. I got to throw in my own experiences, right? So we'll definitely do that. I tried to make a video for like my top 5 free-to-play MMORPGs. I could only come up with 4 that I would recommend. I'm like, well, that's a bust. So we got to keep experiencing more things. But this game actually looks fun. It's coming out in September 19th.
For the win at the end of the season. Another thing I like about Warborn is that there's no real grind. Like, you don't have to level up an XP for hours and hours and days on end, whatever.
Why?
To reach the maximum level takes you literally minutes. That is if you start alongside everyone else. But if you're late to the party, the game gives you a personal XP boost until you catch up. Or maybe you don't have time to level up yourself. You know, you've got work, you've got school, whatever. Just go and stand in your Warband's drift mark and there's a literal XP field designated to you just being able to stand there and gain XP passively over time.
Great.
With 24/7 PvP, smooth gameplay, 0 lag, even in 100v100 fights, a bunch of shit talk between players, factions, streamers, a huge open world, endless potential of combos and weapons, armors and drifters to enhance your own unique playstyle. Warborn, and I guarantee it, is the next best game for PvP enjoyers out there. So if everything you've seen so far looks and sounds good to you, head over to the link in the description. The drop release date for Warborn is September 19th.
Nice.
And if you click the link in the description right now, you can spin the wheel for phase 1 of their giveaways, which is lasting between August 26th and September 3rd. This is only phase 1, and by spinning the wheel and just participating in different events, you can earn different prizes. Also, while you're here, you can either create or join a warband that you like, depending on whatever server you're on. So get your friends together, make your own warband, and get involved.
Yo, this game looks fun. I didn't know what I was gonna click into, but it actually looks fun. What is it? Free to play? So, anyone in chat want to actually play this? Join my Discord at me. I'll give you my guild role. So I have a nomadic MMORPG guild. I go from game to game, and whoever wants to join on and join, you know, catch the train, welcome to. Skip a game, skip all the games, no problem, no pressure. But I'm really considering playing this. This looks fun. So, you know, might be a quick little vacation for a week or two. It's a free-to-play game, apparently, so why not? So if anyone wants to join me, join the Discord and at me. It looks fun. I'm going to try it out. Probably. Probably. Oh my god, I wasn't even fishing all this time. I'm such a bad fisher. Pathetic. Oh, that actually looked pretty dope. Good stuff. Let me see what I can find next.
Welcome to Warborn Above Ashes.
You just watched that. Back it out. Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? Let me give him a little sub. Let me go share the link for you guys. My bad. Be sure to like and subscribe. This is T-Banj. T-Banj. Nice. That looks that actually looks pretty fun. Let's see what's next. Oh shit, what happened to Blizzard? I know they had mass layoffs, but what the hell is this? One of my family friends who was like at Microsoft for 15 years was at a really high VP position or something, and even he got laid off. I guess they go for the people who are most expensive first, but yeah, Microsoft went crazy. So this is Bellular. Let's see what he has to say. Hold on, why is it? Sir, just give me 1 second. Unmute. And for funsies, 1.5 speed. Just cause.
Okay, everyone, this is one of those times where I really do not like being correct. So, to begin, a month ago, I said this. Now, I'm not saying that this is the end of the world, but I am saying this has got the potential to do serious damage. There's a reason why. Because World of Warcraft is about to get its best chance ever, and right as it has that chance, they fired the people who could capitalize on it. Very unfortunately, that has came to pass. But I need to be clear here. Barring those whose roles were...
What did he mean by best chance ever? I mean, he's talking about the next expansion, I'm guessing. But... I mean, WoW's been doing like how WoW always does. Nothing really changed there. This expansion was okay.
Cut. It's the people who remain at the company for whom we should be the most compassionate. That's because shit rolls downhill. And that they got anything done for the release or the reveal of Midnight is a testament to those people's hard work. From all I've seen, the actual experience at Gamescom was fantastic. And when we look at the timing, these cuts happened 1 month ago. 1 month before the expansion reveal. Can you imagine the chaos? So, I'll just say, if you're angry at the people doing the work, I think your anger is misplaced. And now that line in the sand has been drawn, let's get stuck into things. So, this has been called the worst...
I mean, with media, I was never angry at the developers. I was angry at the guy telling the developers to do dumb things. You know? It's never... Poor devs, they're just doing their job. It's the guy coming up with the bad ideas and pushing, like, terrible updates that I was always upset about. But... I wonder who they actually gutted from Microsoft. Was it actually the WoW dev team? New game team? I don't know. I didn't look into the details too much.
Expansion reveal of all time, which is a little debatable. There's a few that went a bit weird, but I think the basic point is right. There was fragmented information, no clear communication, a quietly cancelled deep dive with...
Quietly canceled deep dive immediately following Open Night Live. Joined WoW executive producer Holly Longdale, senior game director, something... I can't pronounce that name. Eon and Warcraft Universe creative director Chris Metzen as they join forces for exciting deep dive into the zones, mechanics, and new features and story of the upcoming expansion during the special Midnight expansion reveal. Man, I was really hoping to like pick up a WoW expansion and actually play it through the end consistently. Oh, this might not be the one.
Metzen, info dump panels that were not streamed. I mean, is the zone called Quell Thalas, like it says here? Or Eversong Woods, like it says here? Nobody really knows. And as we here watched it all go on, it was clear people were feeling the same thing on Tuesday night and over the next few days. A feeling of, is that it? Is that the expansion? Okay, new zones, dungeons, delves, one spec. Oh, well, that seems mid. I actually completely disagree about the contents of the expansion, but I would not blame you. If you were at the crowd in those almost secretive panels, you would have known that they revealed that Midnight is shaping up to be much more than what was loudly publicly announced. It looks great for us and even better for the people they need most, the new and returning players. But by messing this whole thing up, Blizzard missed their biggest chance at proving to the world that WoW is worth playing again and worth paying attention to. Okay, now it's time to see exactly how it went wrong.
All right, let's see it.
If you want to know what's in the expansion right away, well, you would have had to have scoured Twitter for phone pictures of slides. You'd have had to have combed through YouTube shorts that had weird generic titles. And the problem is that even if you did that, you would have been very likely to encounter lore mistakes or key terms being spelled wrong in those new bits of information. Now, you could have waited for the official VODs. That is, if you knew they were going to exist, and if you did watch them, well, maybe you saw the one with the unwatchably bad audio, or the one that got pulled because of major errors with the video itself. You could have went to Blizzard's website, but that actually would have been the biggest mistake of all. Just take a look at this. Explore! As you journey through, you'll encounter this zone.
No, this is, I mean, the original here looked like an AI wrote it. While they did change it, even still it looks weird. Eversong Woods explore the reimagined Eversong Woods, a radiant forest of lyrical enchantment. Yeah, this looks AI written. I wish I had that. Just copy and paste it into an AI detector to see if there's those invisible characters.
Is filled with stuff, and when you look through the copy, it is generic trash. And it's also completely wrong. This says the Amani have rebuilt their empire with the aid of the Zandalari. Just that the thing is, that's actually not the expansion plot. That's something that happened almost 3,000 years ago, and no, this is not a time travel expansion. And once people called this out, the post, well, started to be edited. So here's a screenshot of them somehow publishing something that is half edited, and now here's a final version that has been fixed. Sort of. Because it still, sadly, is very weird. Like this bit about the Void Storm, quote, so chaotic and violent, it is drenched in void. What does that actually mean? That makes no sense in the WoW lore. It's one of those statements that's a bunch of words that do follow on from each other, but don't really make any sense. And when you look...
You know, I just got ChatGPT access at work. They finally stood up their own instance of it or whatever, or something, so data doesn't leak out and stuff. I'm like, finally! Made my life a lot easier. Again, taking notes on a 4-hour design workshop. It hurts. It hurts my soul. But this is just silly. I mean, imagine if you start posting this stuff on the official website of the game that your MMORPG, which has been around for so long, so rich in lore and history, and then you do this. That's just hilarious. They're really feeling the cuts.
Through it still says, as you journey, repeatedly. This is terrible copywriting. Copywriting is an important discipline, especially in marketing.
Almost spilled water. Then I realized I didn't have any water. I'm thirsty.
I don't know, go watch Mad Men, but it's clearly here outsourced and badly written. Many think with AI assistance. So bad, though, that Redditors got ChatGPT to write better summaries instantly. And I can
That's funny.
certainly say, well, to say that this is AI generated would almost be an insult to the AI labs. I know that sounds crazy, but these are the mistakes the AIs made like 2 years ago, not today. Which is to say, this should not really have happened. I mean, when your official site has incorrect information, you know something is up. And unfortunately, that's only a taste, a sampling, a starter of what's wrong.
Oh, man.
Problem 1, not front-loading key information. First of all, the time delay. The expansion reveal was Tuesday night. The systems panel actually explaining changes was 4 days later on Saturday.
So this was all supposed to happen last week? Dude, I'm living under a rock. I don't know anything that's going on anymore. I guess this is what it feels like to be old. Housing Showcase, Mythic Dungeon. I did see some articles on that. Mythic Dungeon Showcase, Delve Showcase, then Arena Showcase, World of Midnight Developer Panel. They had a lot of things planned. Shame.
Saturday. That leaves an information vacuum, which is a mistake. You see, people see the first wave of information, then it's followed by silence, and naturally people assume that, well, that's it. 4 days is more than enough time for people to make a final decision of, I'm not interested, I guess WoW's still trash, who cares? And then there's the info itself. WoW had reported that
A previous version of this article has reported that all transmog was free. Blizzard shared and updated, provided clarification. Midnight is shifting to slot-based transmog. If you want to change your total outfit look, it costs gold, but if you enjoy your look and get an upgrade, example shoulders, it doesn't cost money to fix your transmog since it's slot based, not item based. What the heck does that mean? The frick?
the transmog was going to be free. That turns out not to be the case. In fact, the whole system is getting a revamp. A fantastic revamp, by the way, but Blizzard didn't tell us right away. About 5 days later, you could finally see the full panel exploring it. That's the same panel that got uploaded, announced, and then pulled because it had errors. And the Xbox Wire blog post reported some, quote, nameplate and HUD updates, and it took us almost a week to learn that they actually mean this, which is amazing. It's a complete...
Bro, I like it. That looks clean without the add-ons.
modern nameplate overhaul to replace add-ons like Plater and Tidy Plates. Fantastic stuff. And even this, a built-in DPS meter, and also this, built-in boss alerts. These are fantastic
Bro, that's actually awesome.
things. This is front page expansion selling news, especially to lapsed WoW players who are jaded about the add-on stuff. Yet, by the time that information was
Just me.
disseminated, many people will have already made their first impressions, their initial judgments, and that is something that you do need to control. It's very easy in the realm.
It's interesting to see how they're developing WoW, you know, this, you know, how do you say it, so long after it's been released. I mean, like, to reinvent it, to update the game. We've seen so many games that have passed that 10-year mark that struggle to update like visuals and stuff. It's such a difficult overhaul. Of course, with Blizzard's resources, sure, but the fact that they're still like just throwing themselves at it to like update the UI and stuff, like with Dragonfly, we got that inbuilt UI update UI editor, which is pretty clean, by the way. And it's like they keep doing it. I'm like, that's cool. Surprisingly, I didn't think they'd actually start replacing add-ons and stuff. That's actually crazy.
Realm of marketing to forget that the people you're marketing to actually have lives. Whenever you get their attention, you need to get your core points across. I mean, the gameplay trailer didn't even bother to show off those huge new upgrades. We were told about a new epic battleground, but not that World PvP is actually getting its own section of a zone, which is proper exciting. They said the player versus NPC comp stomp was getting renamed to Training Ground. They didn't say that it was becoming a full-on PvP tutorial designed to onboard players to that experience. Do you know that there's a complete overhaul to the new player experience, including a tutorial on interrupts and actual basic game mechanics that people need to know? You probably don't know from Blizzard's PR wave, but hey, now you do. The list goes on, so I'll skip ahead to problem 2. Problem 2, leaving huge revelations to be uncovered in interviews. This is a massive mistake. The only combat changes announced were Prey and the new Demon Hunter spec, and naturally that meant people were very much underwhelmed.
Yo!
But it was only a few days later that we learned...
So what is that, like a caster or what?
Then most classes are getting major changes. In fact, their whole design philosophy has changed, and we're going to learn more about that soon. We only know that because the right person was asked the right question in an interview. It was not part of any proper, well-planned announcement. It didn't happen along with visuals, such that it would actually stick in people's minds. No, people learned this because of...
It's funny. Usually with expansions, games try to pass off like half-assed content as an expansion, hoping to get players back and bring in some money. These guys are doing the exact opposite. They have a lot of content that's actually pretty good, you know, for WoW standards, for their expansion, how those usually go. And that they're doing the opposite thing, doing like fuck all to like let people know about it. So basically I don't know, maybe it was like this intern strategy that, okay, they're gonna just add tidbits here and there and let them piece it together, and we're gonna just, you know, rise the tides of hype and then slowly just build it up, or some weird idea. I mean, this is shit that you just put on a single web page, scroll down all the way and see all the features, and people would be like, damn, I'm sold, let's buy that expansion.
A Wowhead post or a tweet covering an interview. That is not how you get stuff across in a way that means people will remember. And it wasn't until Saturday night that we found out that Midnight was bringing a stat squish. Now, it's not expansion selling news, but it is a huge bit of news for players. Problem 3 then, not having first-party sources. By not being a reliable fixed source of information, Blizzard opened the door to a very bad experience. They fumbled the front-loading first. That cuts off the less interested players. You know, arguably the most important thing this week. But then dedicated players had a bad experience next, not even being able to find information, having to scrub through YouTube shorts. Even Wowhead, the de facto news site, has been all over the place, trying to verify things and update articles as fast as they can. And we delays all of our coverage, basically, to avoid publishing misinfo and just doing pointless videos. Problem 4, not knowing the actual truth. Like the Silvermoon drama. Quoting one of the live panels, we heard...
Because it's a hub city, there's a small section of Silvermoon that's been set aside as a sanctuary area where Horde and Alliance share that space, but the majority of the city is Horde, and Alliance is kill on site, as you'd expect.
There's only a small sanctuary of Silvermoon open to the Alliance, and for the rest, it is kill on site. People started to get real mad about that. I actually thought it kind of sounded fun, but hey, whatever. That's not the point. The point is, there was a lot of confusion and anger. Days later, in a fireside chat that was only unofficially streamed, Maria clarified. Basically, she got her wording a bit wrong, and only 1/3 of Silvermoon is Horde only, while the rest is shared. That's very different, and to be very clear, I'm not really blaming Maria here whatsoever. I'm not going to begrudge someone for getting a detail wrong in a game that's this big. It can literally just be that a phrase came out wrong, and frankly, whenever your overall communication strategy is so bad that it actually hinges on stuff like this, a developer happening to get absolutely everything perfectly right, well, that's just bad strategy. And I want you to think about it in a little bit of a different way.
Here's a bad strategy. You know, putting in a new system to get treasure items into the game and then taking it down on the very same day because it was bugged. Test your shit, damn it.
Blizzard sent their design director out to an announcement and a wave of interviews, and she didn't have all the correct information that she needed. That is a serious process issue. And it may sound kind of wild to you, but you have to remember, Maria is probably right now working on The Last Titan, and perhaps even working on the patches for The Last Titan. These people have so much stuff crammed in their head. Now, the other thing is obvious confusion. In the press kit, the zone description says Eversong Woods, but in the shorts and some text, it's called Quell for Less. In interviews, devs call it Eversong Woods. Which is it? I can't tell you for sure, and by itself, that's not a big deal. But it does prove that different departments have different information, or just, look, we're all WoW players. Most of us would understand.
The one guy who would like send out that email blast to everyone to keep everyone on the same page was probably a project manager, laid off. First guy to go. All right, we need to do layoffs. We got project managers out, get out. We'll manage our own damn shit. And then this happens.
And what you mean when you say any of those words, but if you're going to have a coordinated communication strategy, then you settle on the words that you use for things. And to me, this shows that there was not a well-coordinated communication strategy. And look, there's a lot more that I could say in this, but I don't want to waste your time. I imagine I've at least shown how there was a lot of messy stuff here and how the Gamescom thing didn't really seem to work out. But I started this video with a quote from a video we did a month ago. And that's because what's actually important is figuring out why this happened. So, this isn't Xbox skimping on marketing spend. I mean, they paid for the opening night live slot, and we know that those are serious money. They have a huge area at Gamescom, with tons of creators for the event. The cinematic even had a special edit for the stage, which was really cool, by the way. Most people there say it was an excellent event, and actually, that it was ran really well. So, the people actually doing Gamescom absolutely seem to have aced it. They were able to stream all of those creator events, so they, did have an internet connection. Why were the panels not streamed? Not exactly sure. They had setups to record those panels, so why were the VODs messy in how they came out? Hard to know, and it kind of suggests this might be something else. Now, the obvious first thing is that something quite simply went wrong. As an example, a deep dive with medicine on the schedule just vanished overnight, and I don't.
Oh yeah, that one. We read this
specifically. That could be any number of things, including personal things, so I think it would be quite irresponsible to start speculating and keeping on pressure for just that. But mistakes in changing plans are one thing. The other thing is how you triage changing plans. And it seems to me there's a resourcing issue. It is a shame that they fired one team literally perfect for this. Now, we know that Microsoft laid off 9,000 staff earlier. Well, they've laid off many more staff actually this year, but the most recent layoffs, just over a month ago, were 9,000 staff. And up to half of those were from Xbox, which does include Blizzard. And we know that at least the social media team based in NA, that they were axed. We know that the publishing wing and quite a lot non-sort of core development, but very, very important departments were cut and hit very
They're outsourcing the social media. Oh no.
heavily. Now, they were the ones who used to pump out the viral shorts and create the infographics, and they did a fantastic job in communicating Blizzard's core messages. Now, they were then replaced by an outsourced team, one that obviously does not understand the game. And I'm happy enough to say that because look at some of the 11.2 communications, how poorly written those were, just like this, how for Mists of Pandaria, they got key things wrong, like
welcome to the Timeless Isle.
Literally saying that Pandaria is the Timeless Isle. Lots of bizarre stuff that an internal Blizzard team would just not get wrong. And
yo, that new class, the new spec, man, that looks cool.
Showcasing of the Devourer spec, ignoring the juicy bits. It's as if it was done by people who don't know what.
So it's like a Void Demon Hunter.
Would actually be excited about. It would have been great to tell people that it's got a melee hybrid build and it's got new hero tones. There's more as well. It's why the one that quotes all the wrong info about Silvermoon is still up, and why nothing new or interesting. No rapid clarifications, no new infographics. The part that sticks with me the most is the VODs going up completely busted. Whoever's on their end is either not equipped or was simply rushed. And it's not really their fault, it's the situation they were put in. Blizzard had a fantastic social media team who were doing some of their best work at the time Microsoft got rid of them, which I must remind you was like 4 weeks, 5 weeks away from this expansion reveal. There pretty much couldn't have been a worse time to axe that team. And as I said...
in the grand scheme of things, Microsoft, Blizzard, Microsoft, Blizzard, they're like, Blizzard is peanuts to them. They're like, get rid of them. But still, it's like, if they're peanuts, why even get rid of them? Oh. I don't know what the hell goes on with these companies. Like, I get it. AI's here. The hype, we can replace so much of these fools with just bots. They don't complain about working 24 hours a day. Right? The last few years, layouts have just been a norm. Like, I got laid off in 23. Like, to be fair, I was on the bench for like 5 months. They just didn't have projects. And of course, I kind of got screwed. I got promoted that year to like a senior level, and it was a lot harder finding projects at a senior level than at a regular level. But that's a different thing. But every year they've been doing it. It's not just economic issue. No, now it's like it's just the norm. Every year, layoffs. You gotta keep the, you gotta keep the machine alive, right? Nah. They're making money. Like my company, when they did the layoff, like they were at the highest they've ever been in terms of revenue. And a lot of companies are, doing stupidly well. Why are they doing it? Probably so they can replace them with like AI or pseudo AI teams, outsource that shit, right? Cheap money. It's always money.
Here, the fireside chats from Saturday afternoon aren't up yet. The host of one of them, Mr. GM, also said that he doesn't know when they'll be up. And it's not like Blizzard don't know. When Ian Hazzikostas, game director, took stage for the systems panel on Saturday, he actually opened with an almost apology. To quote him, "Thank you for your patience."
I got laid off from Ford HVAC. Thought I was indispensable. Oh, sorry to hear, man. When did that happen? I knew I was completely dispensable. I'm a consultant. But right now it's just crazy. They're like,
Over the course of the past
nobody's safe, man. That's why I joined a small firm, which is like very specialized. I'm like, I'm gonna just try to sidestep this as best as I can.
week, as we've tried to get out all of the information. I think you only say that if you know that something isn't right. And hey, pretty cool that he said that. It is a bit of a wink of like, hey, we in the team kind of...
Oh, and 23 as well. The big wave. You and me both.
No, and that does feel reassuring. So they see what's going on, I think. But they're obviously busy with...
I don't think Ford was doing especially bad, though, right? Sorry for that. I keep pushing my desk and it makes that noise. Like... That's not a layoff? I mean... What did they do without you? Like, did they replace you with a bot or something? Because that doesn't sound right. Did they downsize or... Yeah, I'm sure it was a layoff. I mean, like I said, even if they're doing like really well as a company, they're still laying off because like, oh, everyone else is doing it. Now's our chance. We can cite the same reason. PR, right? We won't get hurt too much.
All of their own commitments. I mean, I can imagine there are some strongly worded Slack messages and internal emails flying around the place. Whenever something ends up as bungled as this, it's always a bit of a mess internally in companies, and I'd certainly say I don't have much faith that the breakdown of why these things went wrong will be that helpful. I just...
Like, dude, this expansion actually looks pretty stacked. It actually looks pretty clean. I'd definitely play that new Demon Hunter spec. I always wanted to play a Demon Hunter.
Don't believe it. It's abundantly clear those making the resourcing decisions just don't really have a clue. You can't get an outsourced team to be reacting, swiftly and effectively in a case like this. They're moving their KPIs, their OKRs, their numbers, blah, blah, blah. They'll post a ton of shorts. They'll post blog posts, they'll send out widgets. Even if, say, the titles of those shorts don't make sense. Even if a bunch of it's poorly written. Even if the information is off. Because they're an outsourced team. They don't know this shit. And I truly believe if they still had their own internal social team, that there would have been a chance this could have been salvaged. Things posted smarter, not harder.
Is there a resend coming through my mic?
Questions being caught on Twitter and clarified, perhaps even some jokes about the whole affair that would diffuse the horrible vibes all around. And as time passed, clips of the panel has spread. And that is good, people are learning things, but the information still is not centralized. At least it's out there. Some people have stopped dooming, and the expansion looks a lot better than it did on Tuesday night. Seriously. Game-changing UI updates, class reworks, real PvP changes, and overall, I'm personally really, really down. This shit appeals to me. And I'm not going to say that it's too late, but this absolutely was Blizzard's ball to drop, and it has been dropped. Now, it's not all doom, though. They've got some time to recover. We know that alpha is in a few weeks, and blog posts are coming soon. And that does not change the fact that we saw this coming. We knew that these layoffs were going to, be a problem. That's why, a month ago, in our video...
Wait, what was that? New allied race.
Be a problem.
Harnir. I haven't unlocked a single allied race. I don't even know how.
That's why, a month ago, in our video covering this, we quite literally said, wow, this seems poorly timed. Wouldn't it be a shame if the reveal of your new expansion was perhaps somehow torpedoed by making these cuts? I don't like being right in things like this. I would far rather have everyone be properly excited for midnight and just get to talk about the game. But obviously, the morons from the enterprise software as a service company known as Microsoft don't really understand these things. Spreadsheet cost cutting often targets the soft skills first. Things like crisis management, or even just an appreciation of that team.
Project managers.
Knows the specifics of this game's community. Maybe they, therefore, give us value that an outsourced team can't. Because the outsourced team isn't really a member of the community that they're trying to speak to. It's the sort of...
What is this? What the hell is this? This isn't CSGO? What's going on? Look at this short.
Team isn't really a member of
He's bunny hopping.
The community that they're
He
trying
can pull
to
out a karambit.
It's the sort of thing that people used to running Microsoft Teams or, whatever product line Microsoft
that's funny as
simply would
heck.
not understand. And looking at
Did they fire the guy who was doing that shit? Oh,
Xbox as a
man.
whole, I mean, a company that has pretty much spent a good 15 years running many studios into the ground. They had, a little bit of a positive spurt, but we've seen the hits in 2025, the sheer quantity of killed games, and I think we've quite clearly seen that with AI stuff on the rise for Microsoft as a company, they really couldn't give a about games anymore.
Yep.
And sadly, the prime victim of this has been Midnight, because Midnight deserved better. Do you know what's funny about this? Blizzard's patch reveals are better than what's happened for Midnight. We get, say, an online presentation that centralizes information. We have an embargoed wave of interviews that will come out in a more controlled fashion, ones where the interviewers aren't retreading ground or working through partial knowledge. If you've been following, you'll know one person sort of stole the show here, Jade Martin, a lead combat designer. In interviews, he had the quality that we always love to see developers bring out, visibly passionate about Devourer and class changes. He answered questions in depth with a smile. Imagine a Wowcast talking about Devourer and class philosophy. That would have went down well, just like the Legion Remix Wowcast. Because funnily enough, we've already got a format for diving into these.
Wait, is there a classic Legion coming out? Ah, no. What is Legion Remix? They're still in Pandaria, right? Then they had to do WoD before coming to Legion. Legion Classic, I'm gonna play that shit. I loved Legion. Legion was one of my favorite expansions. Oh, I can't wait to rage about getting the wrong legendary. Remixes are different. What are remixes? Do you know? It's the first time hearing it. Bro, I got a stupid ring, my first legendary, man. They did a MOP remix before MOP Classic. Interesting. Are they skipping WoD? Are we going to pretend that didn't happen? Or because Warlords was a bit, that expansion was rough. Hey guys, we got a new map for you. All the PvP's going to be here. It's called Ashran. Damn it, Holinka. MOP is going to be the last classic? Shame. Legion was a fun one. They should just skip WoD and go to Legion and be like, this is the last classic, guys.
Details. People loved seeing the contagious enthusiasm on display. And if the devs are so excited, how can the game not at least be fun? That's good natural marketing. It's a strategy that works for them.
MOP Classic is already having less interaction. Yeah, because the aesthetic of MOP wasn't very good. The numbers were in the millions already. At least in Kata, the numbers were at least considerably tamed. You know, okay, this guy's DPS is really good. He's pulling 50,000 DPS. Decent there. And then it was at Mr. Pandaria where it just exploded. I remember I was a mage, one-shotting people with frost bombs. Oh, that was a beauty. Bro, they got it. Well, at least they're doing a remix. I wonder what the remix is.
And hell, because it was nearby, they even had Ian show up for Echo's Race to World First Studio to talk to camera. That should have been a victory lap, but all these issues cast a shadow over it all. So I hope the Blizzard have got a solid plan for PR around the alpha, and I hope they have something else in the tank for new and returning players, from a communication standpoint. Maybe something like that Illyria animated short, which currently has got a cool 8 million views.
Nice.
If I'm honest with you, I worry that things like that will exist in the future. I do not see today's Microsoft as a company willing to fund things like that Illyria short. Things that, aren't direct performance marketing, because they clearly don't care about those soft factors. They clearly don't have an understanding of how engaged game communities work. No, the fact is, the WoW team, I think, are doing a great job turning Midnight into something that, well, we'll probably all actually want to play, because it looks great to me. But Blizzard, the corporate entity, freshly off multiple rounds of cuts, has clearly not sold this well, and clearly can't. Not because of bad people in front line, but because of bad strategy and quite obviously thoughtless leadership. Now, there is one bit of confusion that I'll cut everyone some slack for, because WoW's lore goes a long, long way back. So if you saw the Midnight Cinematic, you didn't really know everything that was going on in it, well, I've done a scene-by-scene breakdown. You can check it out next, and if you do, it'll mean that when the expansion info does come out properly, you'll basically understand its context. And honestly, it's a banging trailer, so go check it out.
Bro, honestly, this expansion actually looks really good. I mean, the UI changes were a big, winning point for me, but the new class looks good. The new zones look good. I'd consider trying it, but I'm just worried about Blizzard. Like, will they be able to maintain it? Looks like there is a WoW team that's still developing it well. It's just the communication point took a hit with the layoffs and stuff, so. Yeah, I always wanted to, be, regular in a expansion. I always play, for the first patch and then I quit. God damn it. This Pete guy, man. Always getting those crystals. Damn it, Pete. Alright. What's up, Smexy? Yo, what's up, Russ? How's it going? But yeah, I always wanted to play like a WoW expansion through. I just never do. I just never do. I always play like one patch and then I'm done. Problem is I can't like raid regularly. Like, it's just too much of a commitment. How's grinding today? Yo, didn't do too much grinding. Just played some RBF, chilled out. I was supposed to go and like theory craft Edania nodes. Oh, and as I was doing that, I'm like, this is kind of this kind of sucks. I don't want to invest in here. I'm like, the pathways are just so bad. If they put like Hakinza Sanctuary in the central location, it would have been much better, but at best we can loop around this way, but even that, it just seems so bad. Yeah, it's pretty exhausted over there. Music, I turn it on and off. I put it on sometimes. Black Desert is the best game ever outside of its original XCOM. What do you mean XCOM? What's XCOM mean? Well, Black Desert's improved, like, consider it's in a much better state than it was last year. Last year I was really sad for the game. Now I'm like, okay, finally they got their shit together. They replaced their creative director or whatever. Finally someone who actually understands the game, Yeah, we're back to Valia right now. So I tried out spots throughout Edania. So I hit all of these islands over here. I've also went through here, these lakes and stuff. So I didn't find anything new. I mean, there is that one polka dot stingray spot. That's exhausted as well. But I tried all of these. I couldn't find anything new. Maybe when like Edania Part 2 comes out, we might have some others. Yeah, but even if it's abundant, it's not like a proper fishing spot. Like this island that I was fishing at, right? Like the Pansy Island. This is like in a hot zone. Like everything here is in like the same basic region, and it's like a lot of fish. But yeah, like there's some spots that might have like the new Edania fish pool, but they're like absolute dog. Yeah, exactly, Ruse. On last year BDO state, well, like, so like from 23 to 24, like the kind of changes they were doing, the updates they were doing, it just was pretty lackluster. Like, for example, Land of the Morning Light was a huge hit, and that really went to their heads back in 23. Part 2 should have came like 3 months after. Like when you had that huge influx of 100,000 something players, you kind of should put out new stuff, right? But no, they waited like an entire year, and then they gutted the open world PvP. They made like poor changes. They, made it more siloed of a game with that Marnie Realm stuff. And then, after that, they didn't really add on new improvements to, bring the game back. But, it felt like they were focusing on weird things. And finally, after Jay kind of, did they fire Jay or did he step aside? Well, what happened there? But when someone else took over as creative director, and looking at like Edania, right? It's a complete expansion. Like there's a little bit of everything for everyone. The execution was good. The quest was good. The content it brought in, the micro progressions for gear progression. It's like not just, okay, grind silver. Yeah, we want them to grind silver. We want them to buy cron stones. And it's like, gathering. I mean, you had to gather to get like new life skill crystals. So it had a purpose, right? To upgrade your crystals or whatever it was. PoE 2, I'm surprised they're not covering it. I just never played PoE. I'd like to, I just don't have time, man, to hit everything. So what we're gonna do, like on Monday or something, we're gonna be playing not Maples. We're playing Ragnarok M Classic. So I used to, if you guys look on my channel, the oldest videos are from like I keep saying Maple, why? The oldest videos are from Ragnarok Classic, Eternal Love, a mobile game I used to play. Like some of my first videos are from that. So there's a classic game coming out, Let's Pay to Win. It still has like a cash up, but it's way better than a gacha game. So I'm gonna experience that for like a week or something. Did you play the OG? No, private server, bro. OG was, I couldn't like buy games when I was a kid, so I was stuck on free to play games for a long time. But yeah. Project Return to Morok? What's that? New private server? But yeah, like, so we're gonna play that mobile game coming up. There's something I want to try with that. I kind of want to like multi-client 5 accounts and see if I can be a party of myself and progress into content. And they have offline auto battle, so like I don't even have to leave a device on to train them. So I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. So we'll probably play that for a few days, and then I'm gonna just relegate it to like autoplay. I want to go and play MapleStory Artale like late next week. So if anyone wants to join me for that, or any of the other games coming up, bro, join my Discord, at me. I'll give you my guild role. We're gonna be a nomadic guild. We're gonna be playing games, you know, going from MMORPG to MMORPG while we play BDO. You know, that's like a little side thing we're doing. Custom RO server, someone homebrewed, nice. But yeah, so there's a new game. We actually just watched a game called Warborn. We just reacted to a video. It actually looks pretty fun. It's like a MOBA style MMORPG coming out on September 19th. It's gonna overlap with Throne, but I'm like, am I really gonna grind Throne again? I'll check it out. I'll check out the hyper boost, go through the leveling on that, get the gear. I'll be around. I'm just gonna check it out. Probably make some impression video or something, but unless it's actually feeling fun, I don't see myself like getting into it like I used to play it. But for news purposes, I guess. But the Warborn game looks fun though. Like it actually looks good. All classes custom, doesn't involve any vanilla story. Wow, so they went all out. When's that coming out, Ruse? If they buff a bit of drop rate on the gather, probably nice to do. Gotcha. I've been tired and busy last couple of days. Still need to edit and upgrade my upgrade video before I can stream today. Gotcha. Hustle, man. Dude, I didn't stream for the last 3 days. My son has ear infections, like bad ear infections, and he was like crying so bad. It just broke my heart, right? Man, like in the middle of the night, he's crying uncontrollably, throwing his head back, and he's crying for like mama and dada, and like we're holding him. I was like, oh, nothing we can do. Just give him ibuprofen and let him ride it out. But we've been giving him the good medicine last few days, so it's been getting better. But we've been like shot on sleep. Like I was so sleepy before stream. I like drank some caffeine and like just start, man. We can't keep skipping stream because we're asleep. It was out, then the dev dropped it because they got doxxed by Final Fantasy 14 players, and some random German dude picked it up and is running it now. Final Fantasy 14 players, why are they beefing with some RO server? Red meat prices seem to be dropping since the crystal update because everyone's going sniping to make their crystals, or what? I need to do that. I'm like way behind on my life skill stuff, bro. Lil Pansy? Yeah, he's getting better, Poochu. He's getting better. For sure. And the thing is, like this week I was covering for my boss. He was he was on PTO, and I had his main project, and it was a very serious project. So like I was stacked on work. Like that was an extra 14 hours, 16 hours of work this week. And on top of that, my kid was home like for 3.5 days of the week. So it's like, oh my god, I was just drained. Now at least we got a 3-day weekend to like decompress. Oh, those XP crystals drop from gathering and hunting. Gotcha. What's a fallacy? Do you have high trading or AFK fishing money, or is mastery most important? It's both. It's both. So what trading does is when you play the bargain game, when you're turning in the fish at the trade manager, the percentage of bonus that the fish value gets is based on your trading level. My trading level is M15, and I've exclusively leveled my trading through Imperial cooking turn-ins and fishing turn-ins. So like, it's not the highest, but it's what I got. I'm not really stressing about it. I'm not gonna go and power level my trading. When I was like M9, people told me about this exploit, which will boost like really quickly to like G1. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm a streamer. I can't be going around doing shit like that. So I'm like, I just left it there. I'm like, it's what it is. Who cares? It's a game. Not sure how many an hour though. Gotcha. Do you think we need to get Pen Manos fishing clothes and chair? I don't even have a pen clothes, bro. I got Tet clothes. I got Tet clothes and a pen chair. Pen chair for sure is more affordable, so I'd say so. But I only got Tet clothes. How much are these selling for? Let's check. Did I miss it? Miss it? Miss it? Miss it? Miss it? There it is. Okay. Oh, there's a min listed clothes. I'm so tempted to buy it. I'm so tempted to buy it. I have cash. I'm not gonna buy it. Yeah, my mastery is 2375. So my fishing level is, as you can see, G31. Mastery, 79 now. 2379 is my mastery. Do it for content. I need to actually enhance my offhand. Let me see how many cron stones I have. So 9,000 there. I know I got 2,000 in here somewhere. Yep, there's 2,000 more. So 11,000. And then I got 5 costumes. So almost like 15,000. What should I invest in those? Definitely the chair. Chair and clothes. Like Tet clothes is enough. I mean, even Tet chair is enough. You kind of want to try to get to 2200 if possible. But of course, a big portion of that is the levels as well. And by the way, I don't have the new crystals. I'm still running the 10 mastery crystals. Now we have 15 mastery, right? So how much more mastery is that? 3, 6, 10, 16 times 5. So 80 more mastery? Holy shit. Don't I have like a couple of these life crystals? Hold on, let me go find those. I got 2. Let's go. We got 2, boys. I have slots too. Send it. Like we're gonna get the other ones. Nope. There we go. Got some fishing XP here. Or life skill XP. I'm so bad at this. I've been so behind on the life skill stuff for so long. I'm not going to invest in it anytime yet. I might go on like a hunting arc one of these days, but yeah, I'm not really stressing is what it is. Do the best you can do with what you have. Like, don't feel FOMO. Like, oh my God, I needed to get this and that and this and that, and it's going to take me 50 hours to get them. Forget that. Just do what you can do. I used to fish with like 1700 mastery when I started out. And I slowly progressed my gear. Yeah, try Priona's Tet Manos, yeah. And I tapped all my Tet Manos. It's what it is, guys. Like, don't stress. Just a game. Like, yeah, I'm not making the best money. I'm not a guru trading. Like, who cares? My fishing level could be higher. I'm working on it, clearly, as you can see. Oh, gotta just relax. Tap the try until pity comes up. Oh, manga. Oh, it's rough, man. But yeah, dude, like, so I did test out like a lot of spots in Edania, but I couldn't find anything else. I would have made a video if I did. I think that was the only spot that I found that was like kind of popping. And I'm glad people enjoyed it for a couple days. Now it's exhausted. When it's exhausted, I lean to Valia Beach. And by the way, look at this tooltip. They changed this. You see this? It's a minus 80% auto fishing time. I thought the cap was like 60 something. And then it's like chance to fish rare fish 5%. Chance to catch high quality fish 11%. So these aren't new stats they added to the pay to win rods. Apparently these were always there. They just didn't display it for whatever reason. And now we can see it. So, yep, we're almost done with the cool win or the Grandpa Cron rod. We're down to 131. So probably in a week I'll be done with this rod, and then I'll go to the next one, the cool win fishing rod. That'll last me a while. I don't know if it got buffed or changed, or if it was always 80%, because I thought it was like 66.7 was the cap or something, right? That's what we always thought. All the resources online said that too. I don't know, chat. Anyone aware of that? Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't really make any sense. You can check in the UI? Where? It's 80? Where are we checking it? Was it always 80? I don't know. I thought it was less. Uh, anyone know where? Oh, life skill. Fishing. Yeah. Applied buffs. What is this? Drop chance. Other increase. Auto fishing time reduction. Oh. Mine is at 90%. Food mixture. What is all this? I didn't even know this UI was around. What the hell? Where's my pets? Oh my god, my pets were not. What the fuck? We're throwing. So, see, it's at 120% here. I'm like... So, looks like... something? I don't know, man. How do you get 90? Oh, beats me. I'm getting 10% from somewhere. Maybe it's the otter carrier. Yep. No. Nope. That's not it. Never mind. Auto fishing. Ah, the chair. The pen chair. Evan, you didn't teach me how to play Sork. What's wrong with you? But, like, what's the cap? Does it go all the way? Well, it's okay. So here, look at what it said in the description here. It says it can be reduced up to 1 minute, right? Yo, what happened to the description? Okay. It can be reduced by 1 minute. I think that's the limit there. But are these separate? So it looks like these are separate. So hold on. If I went and put on the fishing artifact, does that mean I'll have a faster auto fishing time? But then again, we can't give up the durability reduction. But if we were using a Balnos rod, I guess we'd need to. But then we won't have the 90% from the rod itself. I don't know. This is all confusing. But look at how it says. It's breaking it down 1 + 1. So essentially, you're bringing it down by 2, like between these two. So like these two are additive. So it is taking the 120%. This is a separate 1 minute. This is a separate 1 minute from looks like it. I don't know. Yeah, -2. Then doesn't that make sense though? Like what we always understood, the -66.7, because the auto fishing time is 3 minutes, and we could always reduce it down to 1 minute. That was the 66.7. So I guess our understanding was right. It was just the syntax in which it was written was different. So no change to what we're doing. It's just so weird though. It's just weird how this all works. What else we got here? It's cool that they're showing the actual formulas and stuff. That's nice. Random chance. Stats, pets. Mastery makes auto fishing time decrease. What did mastery do? No, mastery was okay. Does mastery do that? I know that levels was associated with durability reduction, right? Oh, let's look at that. Is that there? Gear durability reduction resistance. Wait a minute. Why am I at 91 instead of 92? What am I missing? $30. 1, 2, 3. What's going on here? Outfit effects. 10. So 40. Pets talents. Okay, 21%. So hold on. Is this only 30% total? Oh, yeah, it is 30%. Okay. 30, 30, 70. That's right. And then 21. Okay. Maybe it was 91. Was there another percentage somewhere? Am I missing something? No, I think that's it, right? Rare fish percentage. Let's see. What is this? XP? Sorry, that's XP. Drop chance. Catch rare fish. Fishing rod, float. Okay. High quality fish. So these percentages here are coming innately from the fishing rod here, which they just added the tooltip in this patch. Base rate, fishing rod, float, lightstone combination. It's always been 91? Okay, maybe I was just remembering it wrong. Then we got everything. Okay. Ah, that's cool that they added this. I don't know when they added this. When did they do this? That's nice. They used to be so secretive about information stuff. It was so bad. Oh, goddamn. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Came in this week's patch. Oh, cool. I didn't even read the whole patch notes. I use Balanos, Nibbles, Penguin, and Chair. Yeah, for Balanos Rod, yeah, for sure. Nibbles is the way to go. We only use Blacksmith's Blessing for the pay-to-win rods. 50% and 30%? You should be fine. You can time it. You can just seriously time it. As soon as your character catches a fish on the line like this, how long does it take for you to reel it in? It should be a minute. I mean, the only reason I have 90% is because I get 80% from the rod and then 10% from the fishing chair. Do you said you have the fishing chair, then you should be good. Yo, so guys, if anyone wants to join me to play Warborn, join my Discord at me. I'll give you my guild link. It's my nomadic MMORPG guild. No pressure. No one has to join for any specific game. It's just like catching a train. Interested in coming to a game we're going to? Hop on. Otherwise, hey, all good. Just chill. But yeah, Warborn looks fun. I'm going to try to add it to the list. We'll look into it a little bit more, but might be coming on the list. Next week, we're going to do, at the beginning of the week, we're going to do Ragnarok M Classic. And then later in the week, we'll pick up Maple Story Artale, because I want to just start preparing for Classic and start chipping away at it and making sure I have my path and everything set. And we're going to go pretty hard on Classic when it comes out. I'm really excited for Maple Classic. Let's do a farm run really quick. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Hey, did anyone want to see my my fisher in that new costume? I showed the chat earlier. They were like really stoked about it. Let me know. Like, chat was just on fire. You guys love that shit, I know. Got one more. There we go. That's overkill. That's fine. I wonder what the prices are. Oh my god, it's so bad. They're like half the price they used to be. I need to find a different crop. So dead. Man, I don't even do like cooking anymore. I don't feel like doing any of the life skills because my mastery's like so far behind. No pre-owns, no new crystals. I'll have to like come back and re-update all of that. Don't want to do that. Probably after I get like full knobs on Karazads. Alt-het armors, and I don't know how far I want to take the Sovereign, so eventually. Eventually. Okay. Back to the fishing, boys. Let me see if there's anything else I want to watch today. Hans, what's going on, bro? What's good? Here, let me switch here for a minute while I find something. That view botting drama still going on all over the place. That's funny. It's a minute. Just tried it. Then you're good, dude. You're good. Blazing off, yo. Yep. Let's see. Any good videos for us to watch? Well, let's actually look at any official Warborn trailer or something. So this actually looks pretty cool. Official launch trailer. All right, here it is. 300 AP. Where should I grind? What's your total AP? With all your buffs, your consumables and stuff. So, guys, this is a free-to-play game coming out September 19th. If you're not doing Throne, which is coinciding with this, yo, definitely join up with me. Looks fun. It's all PvP.
This is Warborn Above Ashes, a PvP battlefield that...
Oh, sorry. It's in ×2. We're watching a Bellular, or 1.5. We were watching a Bellular video earlier. Here we go.
This is Warborn Above Ashes, a PvP battlefield that never sleeps. No modes, no rules. No story, no grind.
Oh, that guy just bombed that entire group there. I think they were gathering a chest, so... basically, it's like a open world MOBA game. Different champions there. You can farm them free or you can buy them. So it seems to have all the same mechanics as like a MOBA, like orb walking and stuff. Looks cool. They have a lot of build diversity and whatnot. What's going on here is there's this open world chest. So they had to clear out this PvE camp and they're going and looting the chest. And this guy just jumped and bombed them. Bro.
Story,
Rat stuff right there. Just jumped them. And it's I think it's full loot PvP, looks like.
Use brains, guts, and teamwork to beat the odds. Now, the battlefield awaits your strength.
从最开始的任踩踏，到所有兄弟一步步成长，属于我们的荣耀仍在继续。
What is this? From the bottom, we rose together. Our legacy lives on. This is Gang, a former rank 1 alliance in Ark Survival, Justice Online, World of Jade Dynasty, Three Kingdoms Overlord.
仍在继续。
We are not stopping. We are coming.
Oh, looks like a bunch of guilds declared that they're gonna play this game or something.
Rank 1.
How do you control chaos? We don't control it. We thrive in it.
没有最强的武器，也没有最强的英雄。
No ultimate class, no ultimate weapon, no ultimate
See
hero.
an equal fight, bring more. Lose a fight, bring more.
Если ты ищешь сильную с физической гильдии,
I was in a guild called Bring More once upon a time.
играйте результат.
Oh, they actually like doing a lot to like shout out guilds and stuff. Yo, 9 Mile. I think I come to 1,000. I'm trading right now. 1,000? Then probably you're probably stuck at Honglum for now, and then you go to Hex when you can, when you're closer to that. What is it? What's Hex cap? 1130 or something, right?
Galera, o que eu posso dizer aqui do jogo é o seguinte, é um jogo incrível.
De todas partes de Latinoamérica y también incluyendo España.
You're not just a guild member, you're a family.
It's more than just a gaming community. It's home.
Every
I'm
voice
sure it
is
is.
heard and every person is accepted.
We have never been a part of someone's Warborn. Come hang out with us.
Warborn Above Ashes. Boundless, relentless, fearless. Global Fury on September 19th.
Yep, this looks fun. I'm definitely gonna try it. I'm guessing like it'll appeal to like Albion players who are not really playing Albion. Cool. Good shit. Oh, what shall we do now? Let me see. Should we do some tapping? Late night tap bonanza? Nah, I'm kidding. We'll probably do it sometime this weekend though. Now that I got all my free cron stones. We'll throw them into my offhand probably. Let me see what I'm looking at for my Karazads. Oh, we haven't even started tapping that, so we need to tap 1 ring and 2 earrings. We are 5 taps into necklace. Okay. Just need to tap this once. We'll get there. We'll get there. I need to start farming liquid silver, though. I need to buy another Tet. I need to actually do my, I need to go kill Jordine. I'll probably do that tomorrow or something on stream. Good stuff. All right, anyone have any questions before I call it a night? Can you change the otter bag to other characters? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Gray, sorry, I missed that. You can just mate it over. My chair, so there's a little trick. Apparently, like, with the chair, the fishing animation is a tad bit longer. Oh my god. Fucking missed that. My keyboard's way too sensitive. It's a wooting. So anyway, if you unequip your chair and start fishing and then re-equip it, it'll give you the mastery bonus, but you won't be locked in that animation. So the standing animation apparently pulls in the fish a tad bit quicker. Min-maxing stuff. So that's what we do. Alright, who's ready to see the new costume? 3, 2, what? I'm kidding. I won't do that to you guys again. We already did that once this stream. Cougar special gift. What is this? Kebi charm. Crystals. I have so much junk I need to use. Honestly, I need to do a life skilling arc one of these days. Once my gear is like at a point I'm happy with, like the full tets, the knobs, and we'll see how far I'll push the sovereigns. We'll go back and do a life skill arc. I have so many buffs I need to just burn. Life skilling arc. We're gonna tap all our gathering tools to pen. Oh, that'll be fun. Not really. All right, chat. Time to call it a night. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Once again, join my Discord at me. Join my guild. We're a nomadic MMORPG guild. We just go from game to game. Hop in to whichever game that you might enjoy. No pressure anywhere. That Warborn does look fun, though. We'll see how that plays out. But yeah. Take it easy, boys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Likewise, 9 Mile.